how that.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah, it's almost 6%.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe it's not that tequila-ish.
We'll see. What's up, Courtney? What's up?
We're both having strokes right now.
Guys, sorry, I had too much pasta. Courtney, hello. And then Jennifer Lab Mama, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I had a stroke.
This is just really sweet. You want to try this? I got like a tequila flavored beer is what they're calling it.
Okay. I mean, not terrible, but definitely not my thing.
Yeah, right? That's exactly how I feel, dude.
I don't think that beer needs tequila. I'll just take a shot and then I'll have some beer.
I'm not convinced it's got tequila, right?
It definitely has like a flavor.
Does it?
Yeah, there's
like maybe just this sweet agave.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't think I couldn't drink 12 ounces of that. Or I could, I don't want to.
yeah. Matter of fact, I think I'm not.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's not great right there. Training Tech. What's up, my guy?
What's up, y'all? What's up, Curtis Danielson? What's up, Armand?
Oh, Armand popped in. What's up, buddy?
Some of you guys have been watching all of these, and it's truly impressive.
The true heroes.
That does not sound good, man. I love me some tequila. Yeah, you're spot on there.
Howdy from the USA. What's up, Timbo? Jackson Mills. Hey.
What's up, fam?
What's up?
Drugs are bad. Eat more pizza. That could be a good shirt that was sold here with one of these street vendors.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, dude. Hey, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Kels.
Happy birthday, Kelsey.
That's awesome.
Kuzno. See, I got it right. Did you guys all get notifications we went live? You guys are killing it.
I did. It came out immediately
sweet.
this time.
Okay, good.
It usually doesn't come for like another minute or so.
Yeah. What did you guys eat today?
Breakfast was like a pastry.
Yeah, it's this like crazy. Man, I could show photos.
I whined about it for like 3 hours.
You liked it.
I liked it. It wasn't very filling. I should have probably just been like, can we do 2 in a row?
True. Yeah, honestly, we probably should have.
Because I wasn't even thinking that we'd be like doing this whole day and I'd be hungry.
Yeah.
And then I'd just become a baby.
It's the hangry thing, right? It's like, I need more food. That's like, I get it. So those are called sfogliatellas. It's really popular in Naples. It's like almost like it's almost how like baklava is like a lot of layers.
Yeah.
But it's stacked vertically. So it's filled with a ricotta cream and then some semolina, which I looked up, which I think is like isn't it like a
they're not always filled with the same thing.
I think like traditional ones are.
Because I don't think ours didn't taste like it had a cream in it.
It was more like lemony.
Ours was like a lemon paste.
Yeah.
Ours was a little bit. And then there's one at the place we went to recently that had Nutella in it.
Which we'd love that.
Yeah. Oh.
Stop everything. Brentamania.
What's the future hold for number 6 with 5-year plan?
What a unbelievably deep question.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Keep cranking out movies. Add another hot sauce to the list.
Do more pop-ups. Do a pop-up and do more of them.
A pop-up and do more of them. Make it a consistent earnings enough to make it be a it's been a full-time job, but it's been
more reliable.
More reliable. Yeah, it's a great way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
What am I missing?
I mean, that's all really good. Keep merchandise going and kind of figure out the best way to actually make money on it. We won't get back into that.
Yeah. Get more effective in our travel, do travel more often.
More travel.
And figure out how to do it in a way that is effective.
Can I give you another one that I don't know if we've kind of talked about this years ago, but I'd love to do this in that 5 years.
Okay.
Have our own coffee. So in a local roastery in Chicago, I'd love to have a number 6 with cheese roast because you can partner with. I've seen other brands do that.
Yeah, Dark Matter and Solo Sam.
Would love to do that. I'd love to do our own beer in Chicago.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Oh,
even if it's just a limited time.
Neon Bro. That's what I call him from here on
Neon
out.
Bro. I love that.
Neon Bro. What's up, dude? Thanks for 10 bones, my guy.
But that's all good stuff. I mean, a lot of those things, more than just videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy how much it takes to get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
When we wanted to do one thing, it just takes a lot of work. It's crazy. Yeah, all that stuff I'd like to do.
Yeah. Let me go back to some of these real quick. You guys are still alive. Good job. We're doing great. More than just alive, thriving.
We're surviving and thriving.
There you go. Scorpion Heatseeker, what's up? What's up to you, my dude? How are you? How's your Monday? Wow. I'm about to have baked chicken legs and thighs with truff in Hidden Valley Ranch for lunch.
Yo, that's gonna be so good, dude.
We look at the hat I have on. Shoo.
Shwing.
We just did a pasta episode. We can talk about that a little bit when we get into it. But
Yep.
we just had some truff on our Italian pasta.
Yeah, we did. And on some arancini. That was fucking tasty. That was my favorite part of the meal.
I think the arancini was my favorite.
Yeah, it was really, 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 really good.
Megan being nice. Yes.
Check.
I got a notification. Good to know. Yo, glad you guys are enjoying your time in Italy. You two deserve it. Derek, so nice of you to say. We're having the best time. And you being here makes it all better. Truly.
Right.
Happy birthday, Kelsey from Armand. You guys are amazing. Wow, 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 from Jackson Mills. I did on Discord, got some work done this morning. I, however, cannot join in the day drinking today. It's okay. It's what? 1:04 p.m. Eastern on a Monday. I don't blame you. You got to be responsible sometimes. How much does a trip to Italy cost? Well, I can tell you how much it cost us. Because you can obviously choose to have a ton of connections and like pay way less for a plane ticket. You can stay in hostels and stay for like 15 to 30 euro a night if you wanted to. We kind of did the middle ground. We bought our flights relatively late, so like we could have saved some pretty epic money, I'm sure. But the flights ended up being a month out.
900 pop.
900 a pop, and then traditionally we average about $100 a night, 120 maybe for all fees and everything for Airbnbs.
Okay.
Probably 100-ish, I think. And then food, is pretty inexpensive. We talked about. So I guess all in, if it's two people, I mean, a few grand, $4,000 maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. But everybody can travel super. If Corey wasn't with me, he'd be doing this trip for way cheaper.
Yeah, if we could have really done this for like, yeah.
If we would have bought the tickets in advance and come a little earlier, it'd have been like only
like
$500
$2,500 a person. I bet we could have gotten away with.
But I think overall, like, we're doing a good job of, doing it. I don't feel like by any means we're blowing money. Next food adventure.
What are we
probably
getting?
Midwest, maybe.
Like next trip? Yeah, you're probably right.
After Italy, we want to do more of those like ones we could drive to, like Madison, Wisconsin, or like Des Moines, or it's another like good example. We've done Milwaukee, we've done Toledo, we've done Detroit, we've done Indianapolis. Kansas City would be great.
Kansas City would be great.
Could do St. Louis
would be great.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Get a TV show deal. Should be good. Dude, I agree. I'm all in on that plan.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That one just seems pretty. I don't even know the path to success on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, Megan, absolutely. Like as you kind of do stuff, you start to have new goals and different things you want, and like the landscape shifts a little bit, and you start to see stuff you want to do. And yeah, I mean, very excited about what it entails.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys using Airbnb or hotels or hostels? I'm sorry, hotels.
Yeah, Airbnbs. Hotels are. Airbnbs are way cheaper than hotels. I'd say maybe not way, but like you're saving a good 20 to 30%, maybe.
Yeah, I think
probably
that's
closer to 20%. But
I think that's a perfect percentage to say. Number 6 with cheese coffee would be great, dude. I would be obsessed. Kelsey, once again, happy birthday. Let's just keep saying it every 5 minutes. You deserve that. More weed content.
We have one on the 20th.
Yeah, we got one coming out in 10 days.
Yeah, locked and loaded.
But I agree. Yes, Sfogliatella lobster-shaped pastry. Yes. So it's funny, on the Wikipedia page for the sfogliatella, it says that in America they call them lobster tails.
Okay.
Like
I guess
was like
it looks like that. Yeah,
it does.
Looks a lot like that.
Yeah.
Like not the whole tail, but like the back fin part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see that.
Scorpion Seeker would buy our coffee. Cool. One sale, locked and loaded. Hoping to do travels with the whole gang in the future, which would be amazing. So there'd be even more fun for vlogging. Swing. Oh yeah, like swing. I did it like a Major League. Oh, swing and a miss.
Yeah, right.
How's it there? Oh, Corb, how's it going, dude? Nice here in Peaburg at the Hilton Garden doing a network survey for an upcoming job, but got some free breakfast.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah. What's these mean weather-wise, you think, or just in general? Weather's been great.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Today it could not have been more perfect, I think.
Yeah, for real.
We climbed to the top of the city today, guys. We went to this castle that overlooks the entire city, and it was, I think, my favorite thing we've done. Like you know me, I love visuals. Like I love taking photos and videos and getting so much like of that. So that was like a dream for me to be up there. So like I was absolutely in heaven. It was really, really cool. Plus castles are so cool.
Castles are pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I dug it. Looks like you're having an amazing time. Absolutely. Megan's having spinach salad with tomatoes, cucumbers with boiled eggs on it. Very healthy, Megan. Any good ravioli in Italy?
It's gotta be.
I'm sure there is. We haven't had any yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten our hands on any.
We had a funny guy come up to us while we were eating and was like, "Did either of you get the lasagna?" I know this isn't ravioli, but it made me think of like how funny it was when we were like, "Oh no, we didn't." He was like, and Corey's like, "Oh, was that what we were supposed to order? Like, did we mess up?" And he was like, "No, I just really want to know if it's good."
Yeah.
Like, I like he's bopping around trying to find good lasagna.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm sure it's worth it. New experiences. Hell yeah. New Orleans would be an amazing food city to do number 6 cheese. And there's about 1 billion things on my list I want to eat there. So Cincinnati.
Oh, a couple people want Cincinnati. That is not high on my list, interestingly enough.
When I went there a year and a half ago or whatever it was for that wedding, I was blown away by like that city's way cooler than I realized.
Yeah, I bet it is cool.
I'm sure they have a lot of good food options too.
You can just bop to Lexington's like right there. It'd be like a twofer.
Yeah.
It's like right across the river.
Yeah, so when you fly into Cincinnati, you fly into Kentucky.
Yeah.
And it's called the Cincinnati Airport.
Cincinnati's on the border. That's what that river
Yes.
is, the border.
What river? Is that
Ohio River?
Ohio River.
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the morning, fellas from sunny California. Jeff Q. Jeff, where are you from again? Is he from? Did we ever talk about this? No, it was the other Jeff that was from Texas for the chef thing.
Yeah, Chef Jeff.
Grand Rapids, Beer City. Yeah, we've talked about doing Grand Rapids for the show. It'd be fantastic.
That would be great.
To get a little Desmond Jones.
And because we have some like local suggestions we can get from Courtney and the Desmond Jones boys, that'd be fantastic.
What does Beck's beer taste similar to? I've never had it.
Heineken?
Yeah, I'd say Heineken. It's perfect. That's
any of the green bottles.
Yeah.
They're kind of all the same, right? Rolling Rock?
I feel like it's all similar enough that I don't think I could ever tell the difference between any of them.
Yeah.
You guys need Gomez in Cincinnati.
Okay, that's a good. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind. That must be the spot or one of.
Barbecue tour would be great. I think doing that in like Kansas City would be cool because I haven't really done much. I don't think I've been to Kansas City. I don't think.
Kansas City, St. Louis has barbecue or no?
Yeah.
And then Texas, that'd be some sick barbecue. Just doing the whole goddamn country, like all the best barbecue spots.
I would love that. How was the bar scene last night?
The bar scene last night was great. We went to this really cool bar that's like dug out of a cave. It was like it was called the Museum Cafe, and it had these cool like plexiglass boxes like grinded into the fucking stone walls with little artifacts in them.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we went to the bar scene that we went to the night prior. And Sean really wanted a cigarette, and he was being a big baby about it. And I had to give him this whole pep talk because he was so scared of people.
You guys don't travel with Corey. He will make.
No, he ended up making friends. Sean went up and asked this guy for a cigarette, and then we made friends with him and his girl, and she's an architect and an artist, and he's a city planner.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, what was the word for it? A city planner. Yeah. Also, by the way, I don't want people thinking. Well, not that I don't care about being judged, but I never smoke cigarettes. We've been noticing since we've been here, everybody is like hand rolling their own cigarettes.
I smoked my first ever cigarette.
When you told me that, I was like, in the moment, I was like, I did not know you've never had one.
Never had one in my life. Sean's that bad of an influence. He got me to smoke my first ever cigarette.
It was such one of those like when in Rome moments of like, dude, we were with a bunch of people that were all on the street and rolling their own cigarettes. And like, I literally had €5 out. Was like, I'm going to like ask someone for a cigarette. Cause I think it's like so fun to like have one here outside, someone's hand rolling it. They were in this couple was so sweet. They like refused for me. Like they were like, no, you're not, you're not paying.
Like,
and they just rolled us each a small little, it was just so sweet. And like, you know, I would never in a million years go to America and like buy a pack of cigarettes. No. It was just like in that moment. And I only did like 3 or 4 puffs of it. Like I have a half of it left. Like I didn't even, because it kept going out because we were talking. How long do you think we probably talked to that couple?
Felt like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but I don't know.
I was going to say it had to have felt like, to me, it felt like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I was curious if you were thinking
cigarettes
the same
are gross, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
I don't know what I like less, cigarettes or espresso.
That's really funny to me that espresso is that bad to you that it's like smoking a cigarette.
It really is, except that one I had today. Ooh.
Jim McFarland. Hey, you jumped in front of the line with your question. How was Eastern Italy?
How was Eastern Italy? It was like every other day. Weirdly enough, I did not feel like it was, which I would have thought like it's a major holiday. It's a really Catholic
I agree.
Country. I couldn't tell a difference.
Completely agree.
There weren't people like, I feel like in the States, it's like people get dressed up. And I don't know. Yeah, there was no different. People were still out of the bars. Still just, maybe we're just in a tourist spot or something. But
I don't know. Like, I completely agree. I feel like there wasn't really much difference whatsoever.
it was weird.
Seafood tour in Maine, maybe? That'd be insane. Corey's you're not a huge seafood guy, but would you like it in like Maine, you think? Because they're also known for it?
It would just be like what I like it.
You like lobster, right?
I think I like lobster.
You like crab leg? Yeah, like crab legs. It's so similar.
Yeah.
And then they have a lot of fried stuff over there. Do you like clam chowder?
I've never had it.
Okay. That would be really cool.
I'd try it.
Maine is only one of 6 states I haven't been to.
Oh, there you go.
I really want to go. My uncle lives there too.
Oh, no shit.
He lives in Portland, Maine. So it'd be really fun to visit him as well.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had Kentucky coffee? It's an alcoholic drink. I don't like whiskey, but that stuff is very good. I won't buy it, but a friend of mine here in Chicago had some Kentucky coffee. I don't think I'm familiar.
Never heard of it.
I'm intrigued though. So high right now. Did vape weed.
Hey.
People here we were talking about love vape pens. See a lot of them.
Oh my God, everybody. The
TJ, Supposi. TJ, we brought you up again today. We made the reference of how you're like the guy that looks stuff up for us. Sorry. I mean, it sounds like it's not that's all you are, but like your name came up to me to with us today.
That's how Sean feels about you, not me, to be clear.
Yeah, I'll just take that. That's all I think about TJ.
You do have this weird thing where on these lives you like kind of bash TJ.
Yeah, it's like my
You're always like, he's not that good looking. Hey man, fuck that guy.
It's just kind of the character choice I've chosen.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever do videos trying to make food from movies and TV shows? That's an intriguing idea. Like, what do you mean?
Like the Bob's Burger meal, the Krabby Patty.
Oh, that's cool. That's a fun idea. We normally film so much stuff in batches that like those videos tend to take a little longer.
Yeah,
which is why we don't do more of that stuff. But like, that's a fun idea.
Yeah, and cooking videos are fun.
I've been talking about your channel and this trip so much this week in conversation. It's so nice. He's been saying nice things, and I'm just an asshole to him. I love feeling like I'm on top of the world. Beautiful views. That's what it felt like. But
yeah,
mentally and physically.
The views were gorgeous.
How's the McDonald's there? Well, the burger sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty trash. You'll see it in review.
Yeah, we don't want to give too much away, but it was very funny. We got 2 different things from McDonald's that night, and it was very late after a lot of drinks. What's up, boys? San Diego has some great food. I flew out to San Diego right after I finished my internship after I graduated college. And my buddies, both of them worked for the San Diego Padres. And I got to do like 4 nights in San Diego. It's the only time I've ever been there. And I was obsessed with it. Like, the food was great. The beaches, it was so different than what I was used to. So it'd be very fun to do stuff there. I loved it. Have you been to San Diego?
No. I've heard of it.
Ooh, that's a great question. Is there a late night drunk food that you have seen over there? In Australia, it's all about the doner kebabs and HSPs. Doner kebab loaded with fries with cheese, garlic sauce, barbecue sauce, and chili sauce.
Hey, that sounds great.
Well, funny enough, doner kebabs are our favorite late night food.
Yeah, absolutely. And they do have them here. And we've been trying to hunt down good ones. And they're good enough, but they're not as good as the ones that we used to get both me and Jeremy and Sean in Italy.
There's a place in Florence that was a Turkish doner kebab spot, and this is actually really good information because we've been bopping around the city, and we've had a Moroccan one, we had one that was like from Pakistani. Like, I did not realize there were so many different cultures doing them a little differently.
Yeah,
because today the guy, when he built it, you can tell when it's like the normal thing to get, he was like, mayonnaise and ketchup, and it was just like we were supposed to be like, oh yeah, like mine definitely did not have mayonnaise and ketchup in Italy, the one I had. So like, it was just a very different flavor.
It's funny
profile.
Each region's got a little bit of a different thing.
Yeah. So Dante, to ask you, do you know what is it Turkish? Do you know? I just had no idea I didn't know Moroccan. I mean, I was blown away by that.
Yeah, right.
Grand Rapids would be sick. Absolutely.
Right.
Great coffee in Grand Rapids too. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had any coffee in Grand Rapids other than maybe a Keurig or something when I was there. Gotta come to Denver soon for sure. One of my favorite cities in the world.
Really?
I fucking love Denver.
Denver's okay to me. It's not like when I went, it's not as big as I expected. I thought it was gonna be big and
Yeah.
like a lot to do and like really cool, like a bunch of shit.
I agree about
It's
that.
kind of pretty small and like there's a couple bars you can go to, and then people like that bar that's like from that movie where girls get on a table and shit.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay. I just thought my expectations were not met.
Yeah, I like one of my best friends in the entire world lives there and has lived there for a long time. So like
You
I
like the hiking and shit.
I love the outdoor part of it. And I'm talking more about Denver Metro.
Yeah.
Because like it's also there's a lot of like kind of surrounding areas like Littleton and places like that. But he would take us to these neighborhoods that were like the young scene where it like downtown Denver's kind of whack.
It's so whack.
Like it's fine for like if you're going to a Rockies game and you're kind of bouncing around that stuff. But honestly, like that's not where the fun is.
Yeah.
What do they call Lodo? That's what they call it. Lower downtown, lower something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he took me to all these different areas and he really showcased like Denver to me and I was like blown away by it.
Yeah, a lot of it is the tour guide. I could have just had
got
a
lucky.
shit tour guide, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Will you guys ever collaborate with Ken Turtleman Domick? I mean,
tried.
definitely would. Absolutely. We've talked to him on the phone before.
Yeah.
We talked about some content stuff and he was very nice to us about our content.
Yeah,
and
he's a
stuff.
nice dude.
If he was in Chicago and he wanted to film videos together, we'd do it in a heartbeat. And if we're ever in Barrie, Ontario, if he still lives there, we'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we like collabing. We'll collab with damn near anybody.
Have you guys tried the Hard Monsters yet?
No, I haven't.
I didn't even know they made a liquor version of it.
Yeah, it's my first time hearing.
That's exciting. I'm not a big energy drink guy, but I think it'd be fun to try them. Megan, enjoy the rest of work.
Peace.
Cheers to you, my friend. You should have a cold Peroni with Chef Boyardee. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Wendy City Smokeout is in Chicago soon. A lot of big national barbecue joints have booze there. I go every year.
Yeah.
I believe
we got good country artists who come in too.
Yeah,
right?
I love that scene. I think I was like a little bit of a threat of missing it this year because of something going on, but I think I might have actually skated by it. I think I will be in town for it. Can you remind me? Is it like July 14th weekend or something?
DJ, let's go. Just kidding. I'm Googling it.
Brent, no women have, well, not for me at least. I don't know if Corey, no women have tried picking me up.
No.
It's pretty easy to walk right on by old Shawnee boy.
May 13th.
Oh, wow. It's in May.
Wait.
No way.
Well, that's a sponsored ad, so that's probably some more shit.
I think it's in July normally.
Windy City Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
One of the sponsored ads. Just like ChatGPT fucking rocks. July 13th to 16th.
Oh, I was right. Wow.
Yeah, you had these fucking sponsored horseshit ones. Yeah. Hulai.
Maine beaver is a thing to eat in Maine.
No way, really?
Wow.
I'll try just about anything.
Guy Fieri. I've just been watching him so long that it's like it's so fun to do his ridiculous voice. He just cracks me up in general. What's up, Jackie Hero?
Jackie,
how are you?
What's up?
Little heart emoji, thank you. Namir?
Italy's fantastic.
It's fantastic. We love
amazing.
it. Lives up to the hype. Tim, hello. Thank you for always jumping into these. You guys gonna be food snobs when you eat American food again?
We've honestly been being food snobs.
I mean, it kind of happens when you do what we do. Like, you start to really know what you like.
Chicago man is food snobs.
That's true.
Chicago is like the best food it voted the best food in the country, like 2 years running, right? Or something like that.
I would vote for him. I love it.
You didn't answer my question. I'll move on.
Permission to apologize. Did you say what was your question?
They Chicago.
Oh, I actually
2 years in a row, and then I go.
What is that?
I said, no, and you said I'd vote for him.
What website? Like I hear those things and I'm always like, oh, okay. Like, was it a blog, or was it like Condé Nast? Yeah, there's a Condé Nast or something.
Yeah.
I should have said I don't know, but I would vote for him.
Yeah.
I love Puerto Rican beaches. They're so beautiful, dude. I would love to do that. Halifax is known for having good food too, like the donair, similar to Euro, except it's beef, a sweet sauce, tomato, and pita. And onions. It sounds fantastic, Jackie. Halifax has got it right. Any city that's trying to do Euros has got it figured out in my book. Hey, check it out. $2 from Jim McFarland.
Hey! Oh, we talked about that.
I just brought this up to Corey. He wrote, what I remember in Europe was having to pay to pee. I completely agree. When I was here 15 years ago, I remember that being such a thing. Like, I had no money, so I didn't want to, like, now we will like pop into a place and like have a drink and then I'll go to the bathroom. Like that happened today. I was like, Corey, I'm gonna pee my pants. Like we have to stop somewhere. And I got like a $1 coffee and then Corey got a beer. And then also hilarious, Corey then got a coffee. And like when you do that in Italy, they're really concerned about like drinking two things at once and then also like stomachs. It's like a big thing. They're like, wait. And then Corey goes, this to pick me up, this to bring me down.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
The opposite, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do.
I want to end high. I'm not like, all right, get this espresso in, let's bring it down.
Jackson said he'd go to Denver with me. Thanks, Jackson. I got to get back out there to see my boy Jeff, and he's gonna have his second baby this year, so I really got to get out there. Bye, Megan. In Germany, you have to pay to use public toilets as well. I don't know why. I remember it being like 20 cents or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why. It's probably, you know what I think it might be? Keep homeless people out of there. Just
yeah, true.
They're people, usually people with mental issues. Not their fault.
Yeah, just we haven't had to do it here, but I remember it being like 20 or 30 cents if my memory serves me correctly. Some places might be a little more like 50, but I don't think it was ever more than like cents on a dollar.
Yeah.
It wasn't like somebody was like, oh, it's €4. Like, no.
Right.
A woman that works at a Texaco gas station tried to get at me. Good for you, Thomas. Get it where you can, you know.
What's up?
It's nice when people take a pass at you. It makes you feel good. Rachel Elizabeth in the chat. Hello. On Facebook too. We got Facebook users in here because we do this on YouTube and Facebook. That's really cool.
Don't forget to give it a like.
Everybody like the video real quick. It takes 1 second. Helps us out. David Matherly. What's up, batches?
The Matherly dude.
Doner is Turkish originally, but it has so many versions here in Melbourne. Smoked brisket with aioli, homemade hot sauce, and caramelized onions, for example. Damn.
That sounds really good.
Sounds fantastic.
Everywhere here had chicken kebabs. It's been pissing us off.
I'm on the south side. All we have is beef and pizza. Nothing interesting. That's funny. Can't wait to see Amalfi Coast. Looking so forward to it, but not to the amount of Speedos. Dude, yeah, I'm excited to see. It's like, hold on. Oh, Jeff Q.
Jeff Q.
Here's a 5 ski for some eyesight medicine.
Hey.
I like that. Where were we here?
Yeah, I wonder if it's too cold for people to be like really hitting the beaches.
It's like where I'm wondering because like even when it was like 60 here, it was hot in the sun, but yeah, I wouldn't go in the water though.
Yeah. And it wasn't like hot enough. It's hot in the sun for a sweatshirt.
Yeah,
I don't think it's like
true. And a Speedo might be a little different story.
Yeah. Getting your bathing suit and lay on the beach might get the wind be kicking.
We talked about this yesterday. Corey we were like doing the conversion because they sell it in liters, right?
Yep.
It's like we looked it up. It's like
$8.
Over $8 a gallon. But you know these very gas efficient cars.
Yep.
And they don't. I was telling Corey, I don't think people drive a very far distance. So maybe it would last a little while. But yeah, I mean,
like in Chicago, a tank of gas will last me like easily a month.
Yeah, if you only ever go out and drive like like under 10 miles when you go.
Yeah,
you know.
So I would imagine that's probably how it is here.
Yeah, so it's like different for that, you know. Lego Patent Films.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Easter weekend. If we just roll in today, because today was actually a national holiday in Italy. It was great. We literally I won't keep saying it enough. Like we literally love it. Everything on this trip has been so much fun. It's just constant fun. Like, there's nothing bad at all. Like, we just get to eat good food, explore, meet good people. We've been staying in cool places. The weather's been outside of a half of a day once. Been perfect. Yeah, and even that was kind of fun because it was like
different.
Seeing a city like Naples being just poured on is kind of wild.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Generally, doner is more blended meat with layers of tomato or capsicum, but rotating against a heat source. Gyros is generally cheaper, stringier, and marinated cuts of the same meat. Dante frickin' Encyclopedia M, dude.
Giving us the knowledge.
Ooh, two more bucks from Jim
Who
McFarland.
does this?
Where's this at? Is it not like scrolled up and up? Doesn't it normally pop up there?
Yeah, it usually does.
What's going on? What's going on, computer?
What the hell's going on here?
Figure it out, dude. That's a fun question. Keisha, what's how are you guys liking your Airbnb there, and what's the layout like? This one's really cool.
Yeah, this one's great. We did a tour already on one of the lives. Yeah, they're great. Our first one, yeah, they've all been great. The good thing is like you don't hang out in Airbnb because you want to go explore the city. We literally just like come home, do these, go back out, come home, sleep.
We don't spend any time in this thing. It's literally just to sleep and shower and go to the bathroom and do this.
Yeah.
So
wake up and leave.
But it is really nice. So this specific one is 3 apartments. So in like once you get in
bedrooms,
3 bedrooms. You're absolutely right. I apologize. 3 bedrooms, and then there's a shared, really nice kitchen. I mean, beautifully sized.
Yeah, I'd say
there's a really nice espresso maker. They have a big refrigerator for you. They have an oven if you want to use it. It's really cool. And so this, I think I said in the first live, we did 3 nights here, and it was like just over 300 euros. So like 100 a night. Like I think it's great.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our own little like, the shutters kind of open. It's like a little mini step out balcony, like not a balcony, but like a little strip there where you can look out. It's really cool.
Yeah, not a big one.
You guys will see that in the videos because they'll do like some stuff where we showcase that.
Yep.
Thomas stayed at some hostels for a while.
Nice.
Are those 3-packs, 6-packs, or leftover beers? Well, Brian, that's a great question.
We bought some Lucy's.
Yeah, these are Lucy's today.
And then we also have some. We have some leftovers too. So
I feel like I'm like flushed. Like it feels like my head, like face is hot
from all the walking in the sun all
day.
day.
Yeah, I think I don't maybe look sunburned. Maybe do you think I do?
No,
I feel I've just been outside all day. God bless you.
Thank you.
My cousin is on a mission trip somewhere, and it's $15 for gas. Crazy,
right?
Yeah, man, that's nuts. The wind blew my wig off. Fun till your daddy takes the T-bird away, dude. Was that Beach Boys?
Sounds like it.
Any language issues at all?
Not really. No.
Nothing that's ever been like
detrimental.
Yeah.
Everyone's so like making such a huge attempt to be helpful. There's like a lot of pantomiming of like whenever there is like language barrier, we're like you do some hand motions like people figure it out.
Yeah, everyone's just like I think you nailed it. Like people truly want to find a solution.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see that someone's speaking English or like they can't figure it out and kind of brush it off. Like they always try to help.
Yep.
And I feel like I'm really good at charades. I said that yesterday. So like if you're good at like motioning stuff, my object work and improv, it's like if they can understand what you're trying to do, that's happened a lot too. Like you point to stuff, you're like, I go in that.
Yeah.
Ooh, we actually have it mapped out already. It's a great question. Ooh, hold on 1 second. $2 from Jim McFarland.
Hey.
How many days are you staying at the Amalfi Coast?
2
days. Also, Jim, I love it when you just do those questions in there. Take this one, Corey. Ezra, when can we expect the Italy videos being dropped?
The 17th.
No, the 17th is.
Oh, you're right. The 24th.
24th.
I was a week off. I was a week too early.
So we get back.
We get back on the 14th, which is a
Right.
Friday.
Right.
Then we have a week of pre-recorded videos so that we're able to take time to edit all these videos that we'll be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the following week, which would be the 24th, would be Monday, we'll be dropping those videos, and we'll be dropping them for 2 weeks or so. We could do 3 weeks if we wanted at this point.
If we're doing it, unless we're not doing Saturday, Sundays, like we'll definitely have 3 weeks of content.
Yeah, we could do Saturdays. And so originally we weren't going to do Saturdays and Sundays, but now we would. Now we might.
We could. Yeah, we'll see.
We probably should. I don't know. We also might drop 2 videos in a day.
Some of them we have like little kind of like smaller shoot off videos that maybe wouldn't be a normal thing. So those would be cool.
I'm hoping to get a couple sponsored videos for us lined up. Well, we have some stuff lined up. We just don't have it like scheduled in. So I don't want to like, we could do like Monday through Friday for the next month and a half. But then these sponsored people, you know what I'm talking about?
When you say sponsored videos?
Stizzy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then all of a sudden they're like,
oh
yeah, we can do a video for you in June.
That's a good
And
point.
they're like, fuck off, you know?
Right.
So I kind of would like for us to try to yam them into a couple weeks.
But either way, like even if we do Monday through Friday only, I mean, we'll probably have, it would be like basically the 24th through like at least the 12th. It could even spill into this week, depending on how.
That's what I'm saying. We'll do.
Yeah,
I'll have to do 2 because it would definitely be like it'd be a full month of videos. Dude, we've done 3 videos a day minimum. In 10 days, that's 30 videos. Well, might as well. It's 9 days, 27 videos. So if we did Monday through Friday for that, like.
Yeah, you're right. It's like 5.
5 times 5 is 25 plus 1, so that's 5 weeks. It'd be 6 weeks.
Yeah,
5 weeks and some change, and that just is like be fast food stuff we'd miss.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
That's a good point.
So we'll have to figure it out exactly, but
either way, the first one's going live on the 24th. You guys will know that,
and then they'll just be coming until they stop.
Lucas said these streams help him get through the day. Amazing. Glad I was right about the Beach Boys. It's 3:30 a.m. here, so loving the late night lives. Have you done any village experiences?
All big city.
We've just done big city so far.
Yeah.
I guess Amalfi is technically a big city too, so we're just only doing big cities.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of Americans in Puerto Rico. That makes sense. I would kind of predict that. I feel like it's a place to go now. You already answered that. I apologize. How's the homeless population down there?
Don't even notice.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, it's not where we've been. Not enough to even like be able to give you an answer.
Yeah, I'm not even clocking it.
No, not at all. Not at all. That sucks, Thomas. I always hate hearing about that. I literally had to run through a neighborhood trying to catch a wig for one of a friend of mine, mom's, and it was rolling like a tumbleweed. That was a really windy day. Oh my god! And we're caught up.
Hey, this guy.
Hey, this guy.
What up, dude?
I love when people come in and say like, I finally caught alive.
Right.
It makes me excited that they are, because sometimes, yeah, like, we just pop in and like do it at random times. We don't always know exactly when we're going to be back, but we've been really consistent really for the trip.
Yeah.
But like, especially here the last few days.
As I knew we would be, and we always will continue to be, because we have to wait till 6 minimum for you guys to be awake.
Yeah.
And then we have to go to the bars to get drunk. So we're not going to do them at 10 or 11. So it's always going to be 6 or 7. I can say it pretty comfortably.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. Also, like with not wanting to be too loud after 10 here,
yeah,
we're doing it.
Yeah, it just would be inappropriate.
So, any decent fast food there you might have tried? No. We haven't really done. We haven't done. We did a McDonald's episode. You guys will see, but that was more as like a dumb drunk thing.
Yeah.
But no, we're trying to stay away from that. Truly.
Can you imagine coming here and eating fast food? It'd be like just such a disservice.
Yeah.
To the world. It'd be like going to the Louvre and then asking a kid to draw stick figures for you to look at. Like,
that's a good analogy.
Why would you do that?
That's
like
so
you have the greatest right there.
Whenever you give analogies like that, I always think of you doing the thing that you're talking about. So in my head, I'm like playing you going up
like, hey, the Mona Lisa. Like, and I'm like, no, hold on a second. Look at this fucking kid drew.
Like, and you go like, you're pulling chalk out of your pocket. Will you draw me something?
Yeah.
Hey, toddler.
Yeah. That's funny.
The video's a little spotty, but no problem with the audio. Happy Easter. Having fun following you guys. Yeah, sorry.
Hey, happy Easter, Gregory. I think Gregory knows my grandma, maybe. Or maybe it's a different guy, but I think this might be one of my grandma's friends. If so, what's up?
That's amazing. Easter was great. We just got done talking about how you'd never even know it was like a different day. Like, at least for us.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't like a bunch of different stuff happening in the streets where we were like, oh, this is clearly a holiday. Like, yeah, I mean, it was just for us, it was another day of just
exploring. For us and for the city. Like,
right.
For the people we were around, it seemed people weren't like dressed up.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing different you could tell.
Is Sorrento on the visit list?
No.
Not on this trip. I did Sorrento my first time in Italy, though. I did 4th of July there with all my friends. It was really cool. We'll be going to, if we're going to try to take we have to look this up. We're going to try to take a boat tomorrow to get to Amalfi. But if not, we'll have to take, I think, a train to Salerno instead of Sorrento, and then either boat from there or bus.
Oh,
$5, Jim McFarland.
Hey, his life's making him he wants to procrastinate work, so kudos. Hey.
Hell yeah.
Dude, sometimes you need to procrastinate a little bit. There's always tomorrow. That's what I always say.
Contessa's in here.
What up?
How's the Italy trip been in total? Goods, bads? I mean, really, you got your bag back. I mean, that was a bad, I guess, but like that resolved itself quickly enough.
There's basically no bads.
There's really
right?
not any bads.
And that wasn't even that bad. It was just
No.
I would say that's like a rock in the shoe. It's like a very minor inconvenience that it's going to be handled as soon as you take your shoe off and dump it out.
Right. That's a great. You're really good at that. Any chain places down there that you won't find in the USA?
Kind of like there's local chains.
There's local chains
where there's maybe 10 or 20 restaurants in a city. I don't know how nationally.
Right.
Oh, there's that one pizza joint that I looked up. Amy's or no.
It was called
Alice's.
Alice Pizza.
Alice Pizza. That had a really good review. We almost got it.
They had I typed it into my Google Maps and it brought up them all over Italy.
All over, dude.
We're like, oh wow, that's. I mean, like if we, we're not going to have. I mean, I wouldn't have minded having it, but I do, of course, want to do more like one-off places.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool to think about doing like a chain in Italy, but I just not on
this trip. Yeah, if we were did a 3-month stay here or something.
I was almost going to say that, like, if you're here longer and like also something was convenient at the time we were filming, it'd be like, all right, let's knock out that because also more people would probably watch that video because there's there's more reach.
Yeah.
So there's reasons to do it. We just haven't.
It's just hard. We want the best.
Trying to do my job and always getting sucked into your stories.
You got it. We got there.
I love that.
You're the best, dude.
I love it.
It's good to see you, by the way.
Yeah, David Boyles. Do you guys use Google Maps apps to find tourist spots?
We use Google Maps to get around. Yeah. That's so easy and convenient. Matter of fact, I use Google Maps to help other people get around when they look confused.
Yeah.
Well, one time I did that.
You did it once. Is there anything that has greatly disappointed you? Probably was me for you, huh?
And it was really just our sex life so far.
Not giving it up or giving it up too much and too violently.
Yeah, dude, it's the blood that's been annoying.
You did ask me you were like, man, I really need a Band-Aid. I was like, I brought one for you. Truly, there's been nothing bad.
It's been an incredible trip.
Maybe I'll drown in Amalfi. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I feel like we got built up.
I don't know how to swim, so that could be if I find myself in the sea. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that's been disappointing.
I don't want to toot our horns or whatever. I will. I'll remove a couple ribs. We're I think very easy people to travel because we kind of create our own destiny when we go do stuff, and we only go do stuff we want to do, and we're constantly moving. And if something doesn't work out, we just today we kind of audibled our plans and didn't skip a beat.
Yeah, we didn't care. We're all right, we're not gonna let this bother us. Sick. We're gonna go see another cool sick part of the city.
We're not mopers.
We don't let that stuff kind of get under our skin.
Not at all. You were so good about your bag thing. I would have never even known if you had any emotion about it.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it immediately. I wouldn't remember the day I woke up. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck.
A lot of people would really have probably let that kind of shudder their core. And you were just like,
yeah,
let's go. The more time I spend worrying about this is the less time I can see stuff and drink and eat great food. What are we doing?
Yeah. I would have been pretty disappointed had that guy not come back.
That would have sucked.
That would have been a little bit, but even then, I would have gotten over it.
Mm-hmm. We should do a auction for the pair of underwear you wore for 48 hours.
Crusties.
Thanks for outlining this trip around ways to entertain us. Some YouTubers would take money and just do whatever. Dude, hold on. We'll get into. Oh
my God.
$5 more from Jim McFarland.
I'm sorry we didn't see that right away.
One more. Gotta work. Enjoy your night.
Yes, my hero. I love that guy.
And then Neo Fighter.
Neo, bro.
Oh, you should tell him about the smash burger you saw.
Yeah, dude. When I got off the train, there's those big screens that you'll see at a lot of big travel places, trains, airports, blah blah.
Uh-huh.
And it had a commercial of a really great looking smash burger, which you would just never assume that you'd see in Italy. So
never.
We're not gonna eat it. I kind of was interested in finding it, but it actually looks like they make a good smash burger here.
I'm very intrigued by that. I wish I would have seen it because you're really selling it. I mean, maybe I'm glad I didn't see it.
Right?
I'm gonna be pushing for it. Dude, let's just do it.
We were on it. Some question.
And we had a really good one too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really nice thing. Some teachers would just take the money and just do whatever.
Yeah, we have been really trying to do what you guys would want to see.
Also, it's very important to us that the live thing I think is really cool that we can check in with you guys. You've seen this, and then you'll kind of go back to your lives after we're back, and then these videos will start to come out, and there's this huge just peppering of all this content.
Yeah.
And then you're going to really see this is the worst quality thing, this shitty live video. And then you're going to see just awesome food reviews and drone footage and us just being goofballs around the city and stuff. So I'm just so psyched that it's going to last a while.
It's gonna last a while. I bet you we're gonna film 10 more videos than we expected, or close to. Maybe 9 more videos than we expected.
I think so too. Man.
And we already expected to do 16. So yeah, we're probably gonna come out of this with a solid 25 videos, maybe a little less than that, but like we're really trying to do as much as a lot of fucking editing time. We want you guys to make sure you're feeling good about this, because this is an honor to have you guys send us over here. Truly.
My goal is to do 3 a day when I get back.
Yeah, that's a great goal.
That's my goal. I think some of them honestly will be
quicker,
easier, because the eating portion of the stuff we do is way quicker than like when we're in the car. I feel like I could be wrong on that.
No,
but
it feels that way.
And there's there's not all the housekeeping stuff we have to do, like shout outs, and we're not rating it in the same way. Like it's going to truly feel more of like a travel kind of like, it's still our normal shtick, but like in a new way.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of really excited about that.
Yeah. I think this is why YouTubers fuck up. Look, dude, if you go and do that, you're not gonna get to go on another trip. If people send you somewhere and they don't feel like they got out of it what they put into it, then you're gonna come back and be like, well, we want to do another trip. They're going, fuck that.
Really, last time it was so dumb.
Where if now we get sent on this trip,
20 Italy,
we really give you guys like more than you maybe even anticipated. Then the next time we want to go somewhere, you're like, all right, well, I know that I'm gonna get some great content out of it. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna
I know.
$20.
I mean, it's truly like us being here. We're always thinking about the video and the channels. Like that is literally like on my mind.
Yeah, the whole day.
Like
what's food? What food are we doing?
Yeah, and like trying to capture fun little dumb things to parcel into videos, and like trying to edit little vloggy things to like showcase that in some of the videos too. So it's not just food reviews. Like I want you guys to really feel like you lived it with us. That's like super important to me. So like. Cheers again from the land of the free. Continue having a fat ass time. I love the double Z's again.
From the land of the free, I like that.
I'm at work and got my stuff done last Thursday, so I'm just sitting at my desk watching you guys and doing nothing. Dude, that sounds like a good day.
That's great.
Chris, I haven't watched any of them. I should look up to see where he's been eating.
Oh, that's funny.
I wonder if Joseph paid us $5 on Venmo.
Oh, no shit. Joseph.
Oh, that just happened now. I was going to say how long ago did this happen? Joseph, thank you.
Any question attached to it?
No, I think it was just like a nice little thing that he wrote. I'll have this load here
Dude,
a second.
Thank you. Yeah, you want me to look and see if he did
Joseph Rutherford, Italia trip.
Oh, dude, thanks.
Yeah, let me know where he went.
I hope he did DeMarie's.
And I'm going to say this. People normally are like, oh, you should go hit up him. I think he definitely put stuff up later. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was in Italy like a week ago or whatever. Right. Because I remember when he came to Chicago and people spotted him, he didn't put those Chicago videos out for like 2 weeks. And we know that world too. I mean, like you film a bunch of stuff, and because he posts like daily or whatever it is, you got to like film a bunch at once, So that's pretty cool.
Let's see what we got. Sorry, guys. Just looking through to see his videos. Milan. Oh no, he posted from Milan, bud, not from Naples. 2 days ago. Unless, that's the latest I have on YouTube. Unless he's like posting maybe on his Instagram or something. Let me know if it's another social media app I need to go to. But yeah, he did Milan, not Naples, which is actually northern Italy. Kind of the opposite where we're at a little bit.
Have you guys tried the American food there, like a steakhouse? We have not. We're trying to stay away from American food.
It's funny though.
Have you had limoncello yet? We haven't. We have not had limoncello yet.
Sean kind of told me that it's probably a little too sweet for me or something. You pushed me away from it a little bit.
Yeah, like for you, because we were at this like bar yesterday, kind of before we went back to the Airbnb, and we were getting drinks, and you got an Aperol Spritz, and I got a Negroni. I basically was like, Corey, don't get like a limoncello for you to sit, because it is sweeter.
Yeah.
That's traditionally served as like an after dinner drink. So I think like if we were at kind of a normal Italian restaurant tonight that was like a little bit more like it just kind of was more.
Yeah.
I think they would have offered it.
Yeah.
So I think that would be fun to try it. Like, you know what we might do in Amalfi if we don't end up being able to just do it like organically at a restaurant. I think maybe we buy a little bottle of it and do like a little bit of it after a meal.
Yeah.
Like just have it in the bag.
Yeah.
And each that's a good idea.
Yeah, it might be fun. I do want to try it though.
Who has better alcohol? I think that means like Italy or America?
Probably. Same.
Yeah, I don't really see like also Italy has a lot of the same things as America. like all the liquor on the shelves is the same brands. Like I see
I haven't
that.
even looked at the liquor, funny enough, because I'm such a beer guy.
When we went to that place today, I was looking at it, and it's like they have Jack Daniels, they have Smirnoff.
Oh yeah.
So you have all of that, and then Italy has like really good cocktails, great wine. I would say the American beer scene is better, but then we also went to these cool craft beer bars the last couple nights, and the beer's great.
Beer's great.
So,
and if you like light beers, they're the same.
Yeah, they are. So I would say like there's not a huge difference.
I'd imagine the wine's way better.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And way, way, way cheaper. And the beers even seem cheaper.
They do. They really do.
So I guess Italy maybe wins a little bit. I don't know.
Anything besides food? Have you guys gone to any stores down there?
Bookstore.
And we also have gone into a couple like streetwear. Like we went into a couple of these cool little stores that have like, what'd you consider those? Like
streetwear.
Oh, it is streetwear. That's the right word. Okay.
I think so. That's what I would use.
We popped into probably 3 or 4 of those stores. Yeah, I kind of like dig that.
Yeah, we like the vibe of those places and like the art of it all.
We'll see a lot of like a couple of them had like Chicago Bulls stuff in there because it's like such an iconic logo.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's the kind of thing we'll pop into.
They just got really cool. Like I just like the design aspect of not just the clothes, but the whole like atmosphere of a streetwear company is always like, oh, this is pretty fucking sick. I feel good. The lighting's good. Mm-hmm. It's like set up well. I just fuck with that.
You also went into a Vans today.
Well, that's because that's. What are you doing?
I just mean, I was being honest. Like, if you're other stories,
that's like if you went into a place to pee, and I was like, you went into this.
You went into
an Abercrombie and Fitch. Well, yeah, I'd use the bathroom. Like, I didn't go there to shop. So,
well, you were just you were looking at the prices.
You're bus chucking me.
Ooh, what's bus chucking?
You threw me under the bus there. You got bus chucking.
That's it was. I apologize. That's a great term, by the way. Mm-hmm. Bus chucking. Dude, you just bus chucking.
Yeah, I have been going into cheap chains. Now I have to get in the whole story. That's why I find it. I'm sorry because I can't just let people think that I went to fucking Italy to go to a fucking Vans.
True.
So the full story is, and blame him if I'm too long-winded. I traded my sweatshirt, and I've already told this on a live, but I traded my zip-up sweatshirt for a bartender's sweatshirt because the bar had a branded sweatshirt that I thought was sick. I tried to buy it, and they didn't have any for sale, and I was like, well, let me just see if I can trade her straight up. So she did, but then I don't want to wear. It's not a zip up. It's like a crew neck. I don't want to wear that every day. It just feels like weird to me for whatever reason. And then this jacket is not very insulating. I have to layer this. Mm-hmm. So when the sun goes behind the clouds, I'm actually really fucking chilly. So everywhere walking around, I've been dying to find like a reasonably priced zip up. So I've been going into. That's why we went to the streetwear spaces.
Yeah, true.
In here in Naples. And then, I went to a Vans just to see if they had like a cheap sweatshirt. And I know this is boring content, but bus chucker made me do it.
I chucked him under the bus, man. Have you checked out the grocery stores down there?
Yeah. We've gone to get booze a couple times.
Yeah. They're much smaller than like a Kroger.
Yeah.
Everything's like much tighter and it's just like less space, but it's cool. It's really fun. I dig that stuff, like going into a local grocery store in a city like this just to kind of see how it is. But I mean, it's been easy.
Mm-hmm.
What's this in reference to? That's one auction I won't be betting on. It's so long ago that I can't remember what it was for. Are you doing videos for your other channels too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to lock in every experience I have in my life on my channel. That's my goal, is it to be a log of my entire life.
I love that for traveling, just having all of it.
Mm-hmm. I want to be able to relive all my experiences forever.
Just the fact you guys are taking like 3 hours of the day to live stream with us while you're in Italy is just amazing. Legends. It's so nice to hear. Thank you.
That's what we were trying to do.
I mean, this is all because of you guys. And also, I genuinely like doing these lives. Like, I like checking in with you guys. And it's fun rehashing the day a little bit, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was Hey This Guy on Venmo.
It's amazing.
Dude,
Joseph, thank you so much.
You're a hero, dude.
So nice. Would you collaborate with Joey's World Tour? World Tour, he never leaves his town. You guys are doing the World Tour.
We did.
We did, man.
They got us 1,000 subscribers in one weekend. Thanksgiving weekend 2016.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Gregory saw my grandpa. My grandpa's the fucking cutest man alive. I'm obsessed with him. I love Grandpa Mike.
Nathan likes limoncello. Oh, yeah, there we go. Limoncello is amazing. Escargot is a must try. What what is like? I never had escargot. Like
Snail.
yeah, it's snails, right? And it comes in those little pods. Everybody bring it out on this like board.
You do like this? Is it like a shell that you?
When I've had it,
I've never had it, so I don't know.
I think when I've had it, they bring it out in this like it almost looks like a board that they would give like beer samples on, but it's like cut out and it's in there. And I think I like scooped it and ate it.
Oh,
if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, man, I haven't had escargot in a while. Thanks for these lives. It's fun to hear what are y'all getting up to on the daily, or it's fun to hear what y'all are getting up to on the daily. Butter garlic delivery device, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
It was Milan. Oh, Dave said something about Naples in the video.
Hopefully he went there.
He might have. I mean, he might have traveled through. You never know.
Yeah.
He's
probably just an idiot.
That's what I always say. That's always my thing. I'm like, I'm just an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Is soccer popular down there?
Oh my God.
It's their whole way
Wait
of
till you
life.
see these fucking videos, dude. Soccer in Naples, especially in Rome, I'm sure it's popular, but you don't feel it. It's not like you're walking around like, oh, there's soccer in the blood here.
Yeah.
In Naples, you can fucking feel it. It's unreal.
It's insane. And like Maradona played there years and years ago, and the whole city, like everything is still his face in a video.
I know.
Oh yeah.
And today,
I was worried that I had doubled up.
On today's video.
Yeah, dude. It's to answer your question. It's beyond popular. It's the
crazy.
thing. It's like even our Airbnb host was like talked about it immediately. Of like the town is celebrating because Naples is up so much. They're in first place in like the Series A like Italy league, and they're dominating. And so like people are in the best moods apparently. She said like people have been just partying for weeks because of it. But there's still a lot of the season left. So, are you eating any seafood? Just for dinner had spaghetti with clams, which is one of the Naples things. So it's like a white wine kind of like lighter white sauce, and then it comes with like clams kind of split open halfway, and then it's sitting right on there, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
That was the only thing though, because we haven't had anything
else.
Yeah,
because we thought we were gonna get it for something else, but we didn't, and I'm sure Amalfi there'll be more of that.
Yeah, I plan to definitely get some good seafood in Amalfi, without a doubt. I didn't. Did Sean end up chowing down on the leftovers? We got doner kebabs last night, so I was full. Otherwise, I would have. It's in there. Brent, I messaged him or emailed him a couple times kind of since the video, and I don't think he's responded. I remember trying to do like another collab with him. You might have to hit him up again, but it's a great idea. I mean, he did so much for the channel in the early days. Like, I'd love to and we thanked the crap out of him. It was like so awesome, but I'd love to. He's great.
I don't think we made him happy with our video for some reason.
Interesting.
He's ghosted us ever since then. He responded when we did that. He's just been straight up ghosted us. Remember, don't we think that people told him that we took advantage of him because we edited his video? Our video's on his channel, essentially.
Yeah. Because it was like the back and forth. And I remember, I think our original pitch for it was that so that he wouldn't have to worry about like editing it. It was like, we'll take that off your plate, Neo find it. $10.
Hey, you're the man, Neo bro.
Neo just the $10 peppering him in, dude.
Legend.
I can count to potato. Oh man, I haven't watched The Ringer. I think since it came out.
Yeah. It's funny.
Oh
Johnny
my God,
Knox.
Johnny Knox, dude.
Johnny Knox. Okay. He's a trip.
What was he in recently where he played kind of more of he like was acting in it and he was way more of like an actual character. Guys, what did he just do? Was he in a movie or was it a TV show?
There's TJ when you need him.
I know. TJ, are you here? Ask ChatGPT what are the last 5 Johnny Knoxville projects.
See if I can beat these guys.
Doesn't he play like someone's God, what did I watch a pilot or something and then I haven't watched any more of it maybe?
Let's see. Jackass, Bad Grandpa, The Ringer.
I feel like someone's gonna get it. Who's gonna get it?
Dukes of Hazzard.
No, it's like
Skip Trace, Walking Tall.
I'd probably go to like IMDb and go to the most recent because I think that kind of normally organizes them by like popularity.
Okay, yeah.
He has like gray hair in it, like super gray hair.
Yep.
I thought people would be getting it already. Since I used to actually be in Special Olympics, I enjoy this movie and Champions that just came out. Dude, like seriously.
History of the World Part 2, Agent Elvis, Prank Panel, Reboot, The Orville.
Oh, Reboot. Okay. It was a TV show with Keegan-Michael Key that just got canceled after one season.
It sucks.
He plays like an actor because the Reboot is about a show that was good in like whatever the 80s or 90s, and they're rebooting it now.
Yeah.
And it's like obviously the like whole trend of everything's getting rebooted, so that's what it was about. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like great by any means, but I was kind of surprised it got canceled after like one season or whatever.
Polarizer.
Yeah. Yep, he's in it.
It sucks.
Underrated movie, Hot Rod. Cool beans. Loving the 90s Packers. Dude, I loved Hot Rod. Oh my god. That's another movie I've been telling myself to rewatch.
One of my all-time favorites. Hot Rod, Wet Hot American Summer. Those are like two of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, Luke, we need to talk about the little donation you dropped after the live show last night.
Luke, you G.
So I think we were out at the bar or something, and I say to Corey, dude, we just got $101 donation from Luke's Story on PayPal, and it was amazing. So thank you so much for doing that. For dropping that.
Shocks me.
Yeah, I mean, he literally just did it like after the live. That's so nice.
No one reps Australia better than this cat.
Or am I wrong?
He bought a bunch of shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe that. Oh, was I thinking of something else? Yeah, he bought $101 worth of stuff. I thought there was another donation that came in that was big. But anyways, I apologize. I'm an idiot. Yeah, he bought a ton of stuff. Which, Luke, I was going to ask you. So you're having it shipped to California, and I know you're in Alaska. Do you have like one of those like services where they like ship stuff to you if like a company won't, like, or do you have someone there you know? So, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I was just curious, like when I saw that come in, because I know you're a Australia dude.
Yeah, right. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he bought so much stuff. All the like eat local stuff.
Eat local zip up
sauce or something. Oh, that would hurt so bad. The fucking wine cork. Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, that's.
Don't want that happening. I gotta fucking start drinking. I've been really sipping the brews. Okay, shipping for it. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
My hunch was correct.
We should just tell people that when they're like, "Dude, I wish I could get your hot sauce."
They get a shipping forwarding thing.
Yeah, is that? I'm sure that's like an easy Google, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a company that you like swear by?
Yeah, who do you use? Luke?
Shipping.
That's good to
forwarding.
Tell fans.
Service. Stackery. Okay, that's the first one that came up for sponsored. So
how's my hair looking with this?
Forward to me. International Parcel Forwarding Service. Interesting. That's kind of cool.
It's very cool. Totally makes sense.
Just tell people, look up a shipping forwarding service.
Yeah, I of course that exists. I kind of feel like an idiot that I.
Yeah, I never heard of that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
You okay? Your allergies kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
You need allergy meds?
I took one like a couple hours ago.
Okay, cool. Let's say I have my meds with me if you want some.
Yeah, something like a little nasally.
Yeah, I just heard you.
Yeah,
doing that a little bit. I thought maybe they were kicking in.
That's so nice,
dude.
Yeah, just being honest sometimes, just coming off truthful of like, yeah, I guess it is that bum. Using ship it to. Okay, cool. That's very good to know.
Yeah, that probably helped our month. Just like how that sheet's gonna end up looking.
There was a few people last night that bought stuff after kind of hearing that. They like bought multiple bottles.
Yeah.
Do it again, and you'll be admiring my butt from the pavement with a straw after Johnny scratched his CD on the movie. And this is cementing that I need to rewatch that.
So good.
Luke, I think you're going to love that sauce, by the way. Can't wait to.
He's had it. Otherwise,
was he somebody that we did ship to internationally one time?
I mean, he wrote, and I've been wanting some more sauce.
Oh, some more sauce. Okay. Hey, number 6 I just ordered the hot sauce. How long will it take to ship to my place in LA? It's a great question.
You going to ship up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to your order right now.
Check on our distro service right now and see if they got an estimated delivery date for you.
I'm just gonna see the status of it for you.
They probably they don't email, like auto email for them.
They do.
It's just kind of like you don't know exactly how long it's gonna take, type of deal.
Right. I kind of like to go to this and like look for people.
Un momento, we're gonna check for you, buddy. Mm-hmm. Have you found food down there that would go well with your hot sauce? Oh yeah, dude. All this food is like, I think pretty hot sauce friendly, like kind of built for it.
What did we use our sauce on? We used it for a video.
For doner kebab, right? Or no?
Was it Quopo? The cup of fried.
We did do it for Quopo.
Okay.
Yeah,
we did it for doner kebab too. I was blanking.
Maybe we didn't.
I know it was for the fried like funnel thing.
Mm-hmm. That's if you want to get someone a gift on Amazon. What is? Oh, on Amazon. Wait, that's if you want to get someone a gift on Amazon. What's if you want to get someone a gift on Amazon? Interesting. Luke said, "Yep, you guys did ship to me, but I didn't want to put you through the pain of doing another shipment to Australia." That what a friggin' gentleman.
That's really nice of you. Yeah, for a couple people, we did the. You have to go fill out a customs form basically, and then physically take it to the post office.
Yeah.
And then send it. So it's like, yeah, they don't make it easy.
Too.
Really? Feel like itchy in your eyes?
Yeah. Zacho just asked me if I'm home yet. So I'm gonna do this thing that I like to do to him since I've already answered him
5 million times.
I'm just gonna screenshot when I told him home.
That's funny.
And send him that to be a dick.
He'll be like, "Oh, fuck you." How hot and spicy is your hot sauce? So the mild is pretty mild. Like if you eat hot sauce like regularly, I don't think you'll think that the Sixer sauce is like spicy. But if you're somebody who doesn't really use hot sauce much, I've kind of found that some people think it's got a good kick. But the hotter is pretty hot for the average person. Like it's got quite a bit more ghost pepper powder in it. So but if you're somebody who is a G with hot sauce, you probably won't think either of them are like smoky out the room. Like they're super manageable. But yeah, I know I have some friends that are like hot sauce, but just occasionally, or like they just have like Frank's or something like that, and hotter Sixer sauce is hot for them. So it's like relative to who you ask, But it's definitely fun to try because it's so sweet and like it has a good kick to it too. But it has like mustard and ketchup and honey and garlic, and I love it. All right, who was I checking on for? Larry's. Okay.
Larry, yeah. While you do that, I'm gonna do some of these. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys, just getting figured out where we're at with the questions. How you doing without smoking, Corey? Feeling better for it, or can't wait to get home? Yeah, I like not smoking weed. I've also been slowing down my weed smoking a lot prior to this trip. I already was smoking way less, like maybe a couple times during the week, but I was taking like 4 or 5 days, and like most weekends I wasn't really smoking weed. So yeah, haven't been smoking that much anyways. But
Larry, did you order under a different name?
Yeah, Larry, let us know if it's another name. And then Neo, I have a particular set of skills. I used to be dumb enough to race people up and down the stairs while they took the elevator, but it never works unless it's 1 or 2 of the stories. So maybe 3. Yeah, dude. Sean was going to race me. He fucking speed walks, dude. This dude's got engines for legs.
And to me, it's like I'm going slow.
He just cranks. I was going to take a train somewhere, and he was going to try to walk somewhere and see if he could beat me. I think he would have.
I would have already been in Pompeii, dude.
Yeah, dude. Easy.
But Larry, normally when you order, if you haven't ordered yet, I mean, it gets boxed up and sent out the next day. Like they're quick with it. And they use like 3-day shipping. So like to answer your question, like 3 business days, I would give it I'd say if you're in California, I mean, give it like 5 days, because it goes through kind of the normal, rigmarole of the mail.
Yeah.
But
it gets sent out in 3 days.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
We ordered a bunch of our own sauce I know it was in Chicago and they're based in Cicero, but I ordered it at like 4:30 p.m. on like a Tuesday, and it was in my lobby on Wednesday morning. Like they packaged everything up out the door. So I mean, they get after it.
Yeah. So probably pretty quick for you, but
Yeah.
you know.
But if you're trying to get it like before a party or something, like that kind of thing. But I think if you ordered it right now, you get it by Friday.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm,
God.
I'm predicting.
I feel good with that.
Mm-hmm. I feel real good about it, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get an allergy bed. My eye is like sizzling.
Itch City.
Itch.
The regular Sixer sauce is not spicy, but tasty as. The hotter Sixer sauce is hot. I liked it, but I have plenty of other really spicy hot sauces to choose from. Yeah, like we did not make it like a lot of those ones that are like crazy with like Scotch bonnet in it or Carolina Reaper. Like it's really still supposed to be for like the hot sauce like fan, but like doesn't want to like feel like ridiculously spicy. Some people really like that feeling of like being roasted by hot sauce. I used to be like that too, and now I kind of like a real good balance. I gave my cousin for Christmas a bottle of both of your sauces. He accidentally dropped the hotter sauce and broke the bottle. His dog licked it all up. Oh no! Is the dog okay? I always worry about that with Lionel of like, do not lick any of this. Because I'm always like chopping jalapeno and stuff in my kitchen. I'm always so worried he's gonna eat some of it and like go into shock.
Yeah.
Apart from the chilies themselves, what ingredients are your favorites? I love carrot, garlic, turmeric, and pineapple. Those are great.
Dude, he kind of just listed off all my favorites.
These flavors work so well with breakfast sandwiches.
I'm so surprised at how much I love carrots on hot sauce.
Yeah, carrot. Hot sauce. I totally agree.
Carrots on hot sauce. Layer of hot sauce on the plate.
Yep.
Just a raw ass carrot laid down on top of it. Time to pick out.
Yeah. I love turmeric's my number one. Garlic, I mean, you nailed that. I like black pepper a lot in there. I like
turmeric's so good, dude.
I really like what else?
Turmeric, carrot.
Like not apple cider vinegar.
No, not any bigger ones. I like mango a lot.
Mango's great in there.
That gives me like nice little sweet.
Yeah.
Garlic, I love.
Garlic. I mean,
do I like onion?
Like onion powder for sure in there. I really like Aleppo red pepper. It's like crushed red pepper, but it's the Aleppo. Is it Indian or Turkish? It's like a little milder, but it's way more flavorful.
Yeah, cool.
So I'll buy that. I have the shaker of that at home, so I'll use that on like pizza instead of like the regular crushed red pepper. I really dig that.
Slaps.
I don't know.
Slap.
My whole head like vibrates. Slaps.
Trending tech. Did you already read? Sorry.
No, go for it.
I really like the sauces that are hot but still taste good. Man, we're right there with you. I tried the atomic sauce from Wingstop a few months ago.
Dude, it's gross.
So bad,
it tastes like metal.
It's
real metally, bitch.
Wingstop, in my opinion, does not have good sauce flavor.
That might be one of the worst flavored sauces that you can get.
Yeah, for
it
real.
is so effing bad.
Yes.
It's kind of like Da Bomb in the sense that like Da Bomb's obviously like hilarious. It's so hot that it's dumb, but it tastes like actually like poison.
Yeah, it's
like it's awful. And Atomic Sauce though is like a major brand doing a terrible. Like Blazin' from B-Dubs is so much better than Atomic from Wingstop. Like those are both those places top sauces.
That's funny too because I really don't like the flavor.
No, Blazin's not good either, but it's still
better. You're right.
Tastes like food.
Yeah, dude, you're so right.
Dude, Atomic Sauce from Wingstop literally tastes like it was made in a laboratory, which I don't find fun personally.
Not what I'm looking for.
Pardon my ignorance. Where are you guys headed next? We actually didn't say, I don't think.
That's such a gentleman's move.
I love that he's like,
why Thomas is such a good dude.
He's probably hearing us answer some questions a couple times. We don't mind answering them. People come in and out.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. It's called Amalfi.
Yeah, we're going to the city of Amalfi. But if you're wondering about tonight, we're going to the bar, probably by the university.
Probably, right? It just seems like it's such a good bar.
The bartender's working again tonight too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. His dog and ran, stared, licking it off. Licking it as my cousin was getting something to clean it up. The dog survived. Meaning to order another bottle for him. I'll do that here. Well, it's good to know the dogs can process that extreme heat.
God.
I would be terrified if Lionel ate that up.
I feel so bad.
It was my first time trying Wingstop ever as well. So that, dude. Okay, so
oh man,
and first impressions are a big deal, and like especially for restaurants.
I don't like any Wingstop sauces. Just about.
Yeah, man.
Some people like the garlic parm. Is that the one that people
but
like?
it's so much. But dude, B-Dubs' garlic parm is like great.
Yeah,
I love it. So
I don't
like
any garlic parm so far.
No, I know. It's either your thing or it's
just
not.
two of my favorites.
Which is funny. It does seem like something that you should love.
Yes, it's annoying. Oh, there's some great questions just popped in.
Man, most surprising thing about Italy so far?
Most surprising. That's such a specific question. I love it. Do you have one offhand?
No.
Mine.
Let me think for a second.
Yeah, I'll start jibber jabbering while you think a little bit.
So keep in mind, I've lived here, so like
there's
a lot. Okay, so
this.
Oh, I know.
Okay, go ahead.
The sheer size of Naples.
Yeah.
I know it's probably a boring answer, but like I don't think I know. I keep doing that. I did not realize. I didn't think I didn't realize. I did not realize that Naples is like effing massive. Like, granted, like, you know, around like 30 minutes to get to things, but I thought Naples was probably a third of the size that of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's huge, and there's so many people, and it's so chaotic. Like, I always heard it's chaotic, but it's like chaotic.
It's chaotic.
Not for the average. If you don't like crowds, you would hate it here.
Yeah.
So that's mine.
I got 3 of them.
Okay, that's yes for 1.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Actually, he said, "What's the one most surprising thing?" Like, oh no, he didn't.
Most surprising thing.
All right, you're right. Damn it!
I just got to do the things you would do to me.
You're right.
But you can. I actually do want to hear all 3 of them.
Okay.
I just won't care about the other 2.
Yeah, just the first one.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I'm actually leading with the most boring, good storytelling technique or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say the Napoli's like the Old Town Napoli is blowing my mind. Yeah. I don't think I knew. I just didn't know what it was gonna. I knew it was gonna be small streets. The decorations for it, is very surprising. The soccer, I guess, of it all.
Yeah.
Number 2 is how dog obsessed Naples is. There's so many dogs in Naples, and I fucking love it. I've seen like 15 Pomeranians, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Number 3, and this is because I spent a lot of time in Rome. Not a lot. I spent 1 week in Rome 15 years ago, and so I thought I knew Rome fairly well. Really surprised by that Trastevere, neighborhood of Rome, and how winding and adorable, and kind of like the neighborhood that is most like Naples in Rome.
It is. I would tell you to skip so many things in Rome if you could spend one epic day in Trastevere. It was unbelievably cool there.
If you had the option of like going into the Colosseum or being able to see that neighborhood, I'd say check the Colosseum out. Like, go see the outside. Don't go in and go to that fucking neighborhood. Like what we did. Yeah. I completely agree. It was really cool. I was blown away by Trastevere, and I'm bummed that every time I've gone to Rome, I have. But I liked being able to experience that with you for the first time. I like to have those moments. So I don't want to just do all the things I've already done. So it was like very fucking cool. But Alex, great question, man. We haven't gotten that one yet. Yeah, it was a great one. I didn't realize how much Washington, D.C. accepts skateboarding around the city, and that's so awesome. Bro, speaking of skateboarding, there's been so many times in Italy that we've been like, damn, bro, there should be some skateboarders here. There'd be like a ramp and a rail, and we're like, dude, imagine this transfer. If you like went off this and like hopped to this thing, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater style. Dude, this city could be, except everything's so old that all the ledges that you'd be skating. Your board would be torched. You'd be torched, and you'd hit like a fucking little indent and just probably eat shit. Like, you have to have so much wax. You'd just be waxing everything for hours. Like, Neophyter, literally to the point where I said to Corey the other day, dude, Bob Burnquist would shred this. Like, that was a thing that came out of my mouth. Skateboarder? He might be a BMX guy, but more so, I mean, like, I was thinking in the extreme sports thing of like, imagine coming down this thing. Yeah. Oh, it was the Spanish Steps, I think, because there was like it was like rail, a little bit of space. Yeah, a little bit of space, and he could just like, which actually would be really cool on a bike, on a Hara. Yeah, oh, is that a brand? Yeah, that was one of the popular ones. There was like Dino, Haro. Dino, I remember. Diamondback, or no? Is that one too? Maybe. Oh, the ones that I was obsessed with were Haro. I was obsessed with. Did you guys have your nose pierced, like a septum piercing? No, do I have something on my nose? No, you just have like a little indent that looks like a scar, as though something was pierced through your nose. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Hey, in case you needed one more thing to be thinking about. Mongoose. Mongoose. That's the biggest one I remember.
Dino, Haro. Was there a guy named Ryan Nyquist?
Yeah.
Did he bike for Haro?
Ooh, he probably did.
Anyways, I just had a wave of like nostalgia come back of that.
It's fun to do. Dude, it just stays dead set. It's so cool.
I get why people were obsessed with dreidels. Like, this is fascinating to me.
Right? I love it. It's nice to get it right on my finger. Get it.
When are y'all coming back to Chicago? Dude, I'm not.
Yeah, right. The 14th.
Yeah, next Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday.
Which is the next Friday.
It's
both answers.
That's always the thing. Yeah. What really is the cutoff for that? Oh my God, my husband and I stayed in the city of Amalfi in 2021. It was gorgeous. Okay, well, Brooke.
My husband and I are about to stay there.
Brooke, my wife and I are about to stay there. Can you? I'm being so genuine right now. If you have any recommendations for Amalfi,
we love that.
We know very little about like what we're walking into. Can I also say this? How did you get there?
And I've been trying to do some research, and it's like there's not as many like vloggers,
right,
who've done Amalfi to like they've done the Amalfi Coast and have the other cities.
There we go. Highly recommend doing the Amalfi lemon tour if you guys have time. You get to sip delicious limoncello and eat lemon cake they make in house.
Oh, that's really cool.
That'd be a fun little vlog thing.
That would be fun.
They could do that even for an episode. Like we could probably do something like that. We'll see.
We don't skip too many.
No, I just wanted to see if she had said anything because we were talking specifically about Amalfi.
I feel so bad.
No, I'll go back. I'll go back.
You're being a bully.
You know me.
Sean the bully. Yeah, he's the bully. Yeah.
Oh, it was a big St. Bernard with, he just metabolized all that hot sauce. I love that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a hot sauce shop here in Melbourne. They state specifically that they don't stock sauces with extract. Dude, good for them. Flavor over heat and battery acid sauces. Hopefully they get your sauce soon. That's what it's all about right there. I love that.
That'd be sick.
Dante's right. Only 42 likes, people. Come on, like the video.
Oh, dude, Dante looking out for us. You know who usually is that guy? Courtney's usually like, hey, don't forget to like everybody.
The damn video.
That's a great suggestion, Brooke, by the way.
In Rome, do what Romans do. What does that really mean? Like, actually, what does it mean? Or like historically, why did it become a phrase? Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, no, it made sense to me.
Okay.
I don't know about them.
No, it did. If you got it.
Yeah, that's a very good point, bro. I'm the litmus test for dumbassery.
Dumbassery. Well, it was a lot laugh. Bros, I finally got free. The legend. Steven O'Freakin Daniel.
What's up, buddy?
His name should be Steven O'Freakin Daniel, dude.
Freaking Daniel.
Oh, here comes O'Freakin D. Are you guys excited for the Super Mario Bros. Movie?
I don't know if the word that I would use would be excited.
I would say that I'm not excited for it.
I'm not excited for it.
But I'm not like interested in it.
I'm going to watch it, enjoy it, and have a good time. And I'm not going to be one of them whiny like,
bitches.
This movie sucks. Yeah, I'm about to enjoy the fuck out of that movie.
I will also say I won't be seeing it in theaters, if that's what you're wondering, like how much of a priority it is in my life.
Yeah, that's a good barrier or barometer for excitement.
Yeah.
But when it comes on Netflix or whatever, or even gets down to the $2 mark on Amazon, I'm up in that.
I know. I really like, not that I'm against other movies, but I really, since COVID, I really only see movies in the theater that are Marvel movies because it's like, it's just, you need that.
Yep.
So I've very rarely gone to other ones.
Yep.
But I love the movies. I just don't make the time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm glad that Tim knows how much that was. Mongoose. Bob did both, but I think he mainly skated. Okay, he did do both. Then. Cool.
Well done.
I was a huge BMX kid, dude. Me too.
I feel like our age group specifically was like it really hit.
It was the Tony Hawk Pro Skater game. It changed everything.
Like X game, yeah, you're right.
Because BMX got popular because Dave Mirra. Dave Mirra had his own video game, and it was a really good video game. Like during the Tony Hawk years, like the X Games got so popular when we were like in like 6th grade.
In one of the ages that is most like primed up to have our brains warped into whatever they want us to be warped into.
Yeah. It's all whatever they plan it. My friends that lived in my neighborhood, I didn't go to school with any of them. They were all my home friends. And we were obsessed with skateboarding and BMX, mainly BMX. We were a BMX crowd. And we putting pegs on our bikes, like, and so your friend would get on your pegs. And we go up to 7-Eleven and get like Cheetos, and then just to do something to do.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so obsessed with BMX. Like,
pegs I never had pegs, but it was like they were cool.
I
wasn't cool enough. I mean, I never even fucking had the cool BMX bikes. I was the fucking kid. My parents got me like the mountain bike with all the shifters.
That was also really popular, but I get it.
But it wasn't cool.
Want it. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't cool.
No, it was an efficient bike. You didn't want that.
If you had a Mongoose,
You were
that was
fucking
cool.
Dude,
a
I know.
single speed. They were so efficient.
It's bringing back all of that of how bad I wanted a Haro, and it were like $400, and I could never get one. And I was like, if one day I have a Haro, like I'll be cool.
Yeah.
And I never was. Yeah, dude. Respect to Dave Mira and Matt Hoffman.
Oh wait, I was gonna tell Luke that they're gonna have fun.
Luke's going to see
with his son.
Mario Bros.
That's what's up. Sorry, love Luke.
Okay, great. We flew to Naples and took a car. Bring your Dramamine for nausea. The ride is the curviest road for an hour and a half along the coast. Wow, I actually did pack Dramamine, but not because of that. I just have it in my bag from all those fucking cruises I go on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got to figure out how we're gonna do this because
we want to take a boat.
The
website says that we can buy a ticket with a boat, but we went to the booth to check in on it at the boat booth, and the lady goes, "No, we don't need boats leave on Tuesday." The website says they do, and then Sean looks through the reviews, and a bunch of reviews say like, "Oh yeah, I showed up and they wouldn't let me get on a boat. I showed up and they told me I got the right ticket." I don't know. There's just the reviews made it seem like it's quite plausible that this website's offering tickets that aren't available.
Because there's a lot of cruise ships that dock over there, so they also have a bunch of boats that like do day trip like tours and stuff like that. But like the word that was used in the reviews so much out of the Naples port was chaos. This was the absolute definition of chaos.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. So we're gonna figure it out, but we do need to we got to figure that out because we should probably do that after this live, like actually figure out how we're doing. Because we got to figure out what time we're waking up.
Yeah, I think we can give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, then we can, like I told you, we just dispute it with the bank account if they fuck us.
Yeah.
Like if we buy a ticket and then the boat's not there, we'll be like, all right, well, I'm calling my bank and just getting that money back. And then we go take a bus and a train.
Yeah. Because we got to see what time, like there might only be certain times that they even do buses or boats from Salerno to Amalfi.
Mm-hmm.
We want to like make sure we like don't miss those, because like we'll have to cab down to the port.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it doesn't work, we'll have to cab back to the train station. And then I just want to make sure.
It might end up being a thing where we get to Amalfi, and we're like, it's like 3:30 by the time we get there.
I know. I want to find I definitely want to do the boat thing, but I don't want it to like ruin the day.
Yeah.
Oh, good. He's going to change his name to Stephen O'Freakin Daniel.
Hey.
The Amalfi Lemon Tour would make a great content. Hour or so hike through the groves. I'll send one of you a DM. Dude, Brooke, please do. That's such a good idea.
That sounds gorgeous.
Luke, no, I haven't played my Switch at all actually since the plane because we've just been going, man.
Yeah, we haven't really had downtime.
But I have it downloaded. Did I? I had the N64 like little expansion pack thing where you can play those different games. And I don't think I might have played the first level of GoldenEye like on my last trip, and then I haven't opened the app, the game since.
It's so fun.
But it's very fun. It's on there.
Lexi, what's up, dude?
I know you guys are really getting to know this kitchen, huh? These gigantic lights. I think it's fucking massive, by the way. Check out the dirt jumps next to the river by Lane Tech and DeVry by Addison and Western.
Oh, no shit. That's pretty sick. I didn't know they even had that in Chicago. That's a cool spot.
I'm going to do that too. I will check it out on cheap rental or on streaming service. I already have. And Sean, same, only Marvel in theaters since the pandemic. Dude, I mean, Steven and I have a lot of similarities. Something else he said recently. I was like, dude, we're the same person.
Right. Armand loved the X Games. Dude, it was so sick.
So obsessed. It was all I cared about for like 2 years of my life. And basketball. La Perla was a great place to eat. Okay, La Perla. This is why I need to do.
Restaurant's great. Having someone who's had it.
I need to do a good job of actually like saving these in my phone because we get to these places and then it's like kind of chaos with like, all right, what did that person suggest? I have to bookmark it. La Perla Amalfi.
Yeah. They ended up there 3 times in our week. The whole length of the town is walkable. And a quick, easy boat ride to Positano or Capri, how am I say it? If you guys were interested.
Yeah, Positano and Capri. Capri's supposed to be really cool. Because, maybe we'll do, like, Amalfi the first day and be like, maybe we'll get there pretty good, like, by, like, 1 or something and be like, all right, we have a day. And then we're like, dude, let's go do Capri or something.
I could definitely see that.
This place looks great, though, Brooke. Thank you so much. I'm gonna save it right now. And bada boom, bada bing. Ristorante La Perla.
Can you save it with notes?
Yeah.
I'm curious if you save that and be like suggested on the live, just because like, and maybe with Brooke W in there. So if we want to do if we want to do any shout outs, her, and B, because if we save like when we saved like a bunch of different kebab spots, we're like, wait, which one was that one?
I know.
So give it like something to like jump out of the brain, you know?
Spot on. We're really because we're staying like right up here. Like this whole strip is gonna be, we're gonna knock this out so fast.
Mhm.
It's gonna seem really tiny to us after these 2 other cities we've done.
Yeah, might be a good move for us to go check out another town.
It's good to know that it's easy to do.
Quick work of that. Trending tech, huge moto GP across an F1. Fuck yeah.
Trending tech, where do we talk about this? Who's your F1 team? I apologize if you've already told me. My brain broke.
Brooke, I've heard that people take boats too, but we didn't go that route. There's a ton of day tour boats that dock can take off from there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure. Yeah. I just think maybe that girl that we talked to was talking about only her company. And she didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I bet there's more things going, because that website said tours every day.
Yeah.
So, like, there's no way. No, it's not only Saturday and Sunday. There's no way.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think she was just saying that.
I think so too. Jackson? Yo,
JXX Ron.
Yo, Jackson Ron. Yo, goats. Hey, I think you're a goat, dude. You ever thought about that? Goat recognizing goat, you know?
Yeah, dude, these are lights. Look at these light fixtures. They're freaking massive, bro.
Yeah,
this one behind us, you can't even really tell. The one behind Corey's head that's like
it's about this wide.
It's like 2 feet by.
I'm not kidding you. This is about how wide it is. I just did a measurement. That's crazy.
Sorry, I'm fascinated by lights.
That's science. Here you go from Brooke, another one. Pizzeria Donna Stella was phenomenal as well. Diavola and fungi pizzas were incredible. We got a Diavola.
We did.
Our first day.
At Brandy.
At Brandy. That was great.
As a Brandy, you're a fine girl.
Thomas,
why am I typing Diavola in? Idiot. Sorry.
Pizzeria Donna Stella.
There it is.
What's on the agenda for tonight? Get fucking hammered, my guy.
We're gonna hit the bar scene again, man. We're trying to make the most of this trip.
Somehow find a way to like make more friends. We've been pretty good at making friends every night.
Corey's getting me out of my shell with I clam up when people don't speak English. I feel like I can't go up to people, but I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, you just try, and then if they look at you weird, you just gotta suck it up and move on. It does.
Absolutely.
You gotta develop that thick skin.
I'm like the biggest extrovert in the world in America, but when it comes to like people.
You
you think that you're gonna think that was me? You dirty sock. Okay, Diavola. I'm gonna actually write into what she. I hope again somebody comes to check into this thing right after you do that. You sick. You're so disgusting.
Yeah, you're a pig, dude.
Would you have a funky pizza? It's mushrooms.
Probably not. If it was fried.
Oh, fried mushrooms. That'd be fun.
I love fried mushrooms.
Yeah, man, because they don't taste that much like mushrooms.
Yeah, of course.
No, it just mutes the like. Yeah, that's true. The texture is a little slimy.
Yeah, I don't like that. We've talked about it 1,000 times.
Yeah, let's move on. You're right.
Favorite show of all time? Right now, Handmaid's Tale. It's the best show right now of all time. Then, I don't know, maybe Succession after that. And I think all the rest of the answers are dumb and wrong.
I think my favorite show of all time is Seinfeld. Like I'm basing that off of like, if I could only pick one show, or like if somebody was like, I don't know. I think Seinfeld has like done a lot for me with both. Like it always entertains me, but like I don't know, just different times in my life I'd put that on and just like it's so comforting.
Yeah.
But I just love it.
And they're not asking what the best show of all time is.
That is my favorite. Though.
Your favorite.
You're right.
Which is that's because then it doesn't have to be the best. It just it just hit you at a time where it's impactful to you.
I started watching it in college and I became obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good answer. Dude.
Seinfeld.
It's a great show. Not sure if you like gin. I love gin. But Amalfi gin is super popular of late here in Melbourne. Blood orange gin and more. Have you seen it? Oh wow, we'll have to take a look over there. I like gin a lot. That's my liquor of choice. Believe it or not.
Like in a steak.
Does it? I don't smell it at all.
Yeah, because people never really smell their own.
Bro, that's such horse
I
shit.
know.
I always smell my own farts.
Ironically, it's horseshit.
Yeah.
What do you when you say gin's your like choice, like in a cocktail, obviously, right? You're not taking shots of gin.
Bro, have you ever done it?
Yeah, it's awful.
It's not something that's for shooting.
No, it's not at all.
It's fucking horrific. It's so bad.
You ever had a shot?
Remember I did it once on a live or something?
Never,
it was fucking horrible.
I remember like college people would take shots of Seagram's gin, and I thought they were insane. I was like,
why were they doing that?
To be like impressive. Like, I'll shot of gin.
So
that was like that's worse than Malort.
Not even close. It's way worse than. It's not meant to be done like that. It's fucking. That's vile. I'm sickened.
So what's like? What do you like a gin and tonic? Like what are you drinking?
No, I don't drink tonics. I do 7 and 7s.
Okay.
Seagram 7.
Yeah.
7 Up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was my great grandma's drink. That's how I got into it.
Right. Oh, it sounds really nice. It's refreshing.
It is refreshing.
The 7 Up bubbles are real.
Larry loves gin.
Okay.
Beefeater, I think.
Yeah. Which I always laughed about that name.
Such a funny name.
Beefeater gin. Beefeater. It's got that like dude with the red coat on it, right, or something.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Palace guy?
Did you guys have Sign of the Beef Carver in Ohio? It was like a chain where they cut the meat in front. I never went. It was like for fancy people. I thought the name of the restaurant was just so funny. Sign of the Beef Carver, and it was like an old school like guy in like a red jacket. Like he's kind of portly, I think. And they would do the whole. They cut the prime rib in front of you. That was the whole thing.
That's funny.
And you'd go up to the thing and get it on the tray. I'm assuming, and you'd sit down. So it was like a fancy cafeteria.
Yeah.
Does anybody else? Is there anybody in here that knows what Sign of the Beef Carver is? And I'm assuming it's closed, right? That'd be great if it's not. I want to go there for Christmas.
Are you guys liking the bar scene there?
In Naples, I do.
And Naples, I do. Yeah, in Rome, the bar scene is pretty weak.
It was bad.
And even in Naples, it's like I'm just used to in America, there's so many alcoholics that usually there's multiple bar scenes per city.
I agree.
And here there's like this one little chunk that's why we keep going back to the same area. It's like the third biggest city in the country, and we found one 3-bar strip.
Well, think about even our walk home's like, good little distance, and we don't pass a single bar that's open.
No.
Like imagine you walking 10 minutes home anywhere in Chicago. You'd walk by 18 bars.
But what they do have that's cool, and it sounds fucking insane. It's almost like a fucking walk-in fridge or a walk-in freezer. They have these little like cutout rooms that will be having a bar for like 6 people.
Yeah.
Like next to the kebab spot was one that we went to that we ended up getting last night.
Have you been to Las Vegas?
Never in my life.
So there's like a lot of bars in Las Vegas that are like small like that. Also New Orleans is like this on Bourbon Street. The bar itself is like small in there, but you go in and kind of get your drink and leave and like hang out in the street or whatever, or like there's a little bit of a couple tables.
That seems to be what
it kind of had that vibe a little bit to me.
Yeah, that's so true.
There's not like a big bar. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even though the museum bar, I was actually surprised. I was like, wow, there's like 3 tiers of this bar.
Yeah,
right. This is like the biggest bar I've seen. Yeah. That one we went into today, we ended up sitting outside. You had that beer. I was actually surprised how big that was in there.
Yeah. And that one seeed a little like, I bet it turns into a bit clubby.
It had a little bit more of that feel.
Look of it. Yeah. Make a reservation if you can for Donestella. They fill up so fast. You may be able to get lucky.
Okay.
Definitely mark that because we tried a place today that we did not reserve and we should have. And that was okay. But, great info. Trending Tech, have you guys seen that video about how English sounds to non-English speakers? It's crazy.
No.
Oh, I bet it's hilarious.
Can I YouTube it? And watch it later? That sounds fun.
Best show of all time, Band of Brothers or Deadwood?
I've never seen either.
Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah, both of those are great. Both of those are I would say must-watch shows. Okay. Especially Band of Brothers. Deadwood kind of got the rug pulled out from under it, so it's ended a little soon. I didn't get to experience the full character arcs that I would have liked to, because there's a fight between somebody and somebody, and so it ended after 3 short seasons.
Okay.
So it's hard for me to be I feel if it lasted 7, they would have really got the stories out that they wanted to. Would have been great, but that's just not the thing that happened.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've heard they're great. Another couple shows
Band of Brothers
kind of went by.
Especially is incredible, I would say. Lexi, Trinity, I've seen that's fascinating. That's fun. In that case, the best, not favorite. What's your best? Yeah, Handmaid's Tale is the best show of all time. It's fucking unreal.
I loved the first season. I only saw the first season. Is that 3
It
seasons
gets,
now?
I think it's like 5 or something.
Okay.
And it gets nothing but better and better and better and better and better and better and better. If you're not watching that, it like kind of makes me mad.
But I'm always
It's
making you mad.
So
Elizabeth Moss is
good.
a fantastic actress.
Bro, not only is she a fantastic actress, she starts directing, and she's directing some of the best episodes. She's phenomenal. Like I'm not usually the type of guy to notice directing. Her directing is phenomenal.
I ran into her at Fireside.
That's right.
She was filming her show.
What do you think the best show of all time is?
I know.
I mean, you haven't seen the best show of all time, but
I'm gonna probably say I think
it's 5 seasons deep.
I think Handmaid's Tale is probably my favorite show, best show of all time. I don't know. Either Big Bang Theory.
No, come on. You fucking with me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you mad. Curb Your Enthusiasm? I love Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb's fantastic.
I mean, that is a really good. What if I just pick Seinfeld and then Curb Your Enthusiasm? That would be
for
fun.
best show, you're going with a comedy? Is that really that great? It's not really probably a great
My favorite show is definitely going to be.
I mean, Euphoria's up there. Euphoria is one of the. Euphoria was fucking art. It's like watching a movie. It's
What are like?
phenomenal.
Is this in? I want to see like what I'm trying to like. My memory is just being bad. Like I want to know some ones that I like. I want to see shows I've seen.
Yeah.
That I'm like, oh yeah.
Did you watch Euphoria?
No.
Bro, what is wrong with you? Succession?
Yeah.
Okay. All caught up or
No?
not?
I'm not caught up.
Did you just do like one season again?
No, I'm halfway through like 2. I know.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
You're not a show guy then, huh?
No, I am. I just like
you watch all the bad ones first.
Yeah, well, there's so many seasons of like The Circle and Love Is Blind to get through. Like, what do you want me to do?
No, I'm really.
I just other stuff. I mean, I watch so much. I really do watch. Like, I love watching pilots of shows and then starting new shows. Like, I've seen a lot of stuff. There's not those.
You're missing out, bro.
Dude, I know.
TV's changed since we were kids.
Absolutely.
And now it's like
I've watched all of Barry. I love Barry.
Barry's
one of my favorite shows.
That's one of the best shows.
I think so too.
That would be up there. That might be my number 4. 3 out of my top 5.
Succession is definitely like one of the best shows in a long time.
Yeah, and you've only seen it like a season and a half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it keeps getting better.
Oh yeah, Nick Ellis literally is like
I might put Barry a little bit ahead of Succession. Actually, maybe
Nick Ellis makes fun of me every single day. He's like, dude, you need to watch Succession. You're an idiot. And I was like, I know.
Yeah,
I know. Veep. Veep's a good answer.
No, it's not.
I think Veep is such one of the best. Like it toes that line of like comedy and like.
It's a good one of. It's definitely really good at being a comedy. Good show, but if you haven't seen all these great shows, I know that show. It's not that. The best comedy serious show of all time is BoJack Horseman. Have you seen all of that?
Not all of that. No.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna
drop everything and watch these.
Everything you're saying, I'm just gonna end up upsetting you.
These are, bro. I'm telling you, these are some all timers.
And it's not like I'm against watching it. Like I just.
List.
This is from last year, so this is Rolling Stone's 100 best shows of all time.
Some of them will be whack. I can't even trust these people.
I mean, it's one guy probably writing this, right? Like, so what is it even?
Yeah. And some of them, it's like
I'm using this just to remember shows.
Yeah.
I'm not like using this.
Like The Wire's pretty good. The Wire's great.
Sopranos, people love that show.
Great for when it came out. It doesn't hold a candle to shit that's coming out.
Breaking Bad's really good.
Breaking Bad,
The Wire,
same. The Wire, the same. All those are great for when they came out, like given the context of like the budgets that they had at the time and blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't hold a fucking candle. If they came out right now, unless they got big budgets and like, they don't hold a candle to the fucking shows I'm talking about.
No, I mean, I totally trust you. I really do. I fucking loved The Americans.
See, I haven't seen that.
Holy shit. That actually might be one of the best shows ever that didn't get the
love.
Because it was on FX early 2013. Did you guys? I don't know what I'm showing you, but you guys ever see The Americans? They were
that one picture.
I mean, Carrie Russell did. They ended up getting married in real life.
Larry Sanders Show is phenomenal.
I actually wouldn't like. I like the dark horse pick of The Americans because I love shows that are like spy shows and like Cold War. Like, I fucking love that stuff.
Just knowing the great shows that you haven't seen, it's tough. It's like
I know.
It's like one of those things like asking what your favorite dish was. And I'm like, if you had pizza, and you're like, no, I never had pizza. I'm like, what about pasta? No. But I got to say, my dark horse, dude, fucking nachos are fire. Dude, nachos are great. Mm-hmm. But if you haven't had pizza, I don't think you can. You know what I mean? Like
You're king of analogies. You're spot on,
dude. That really bums me out. You need to watch these, dude.
I know. I'm
so
absolutely.
Good. Curb is great, but yeah, it's a comedy. It's not really a great show. It's a funny show. How was the jet lag? We beat the fuck out of jet lag. Didn't touch us. We just stayed up for like 30 straight hours, kind of.
Not kind of.
Kind of, because we took 3-hour sleep, so we didn't really. So yeah, actually, kind of, because we actually didn't stay up for 30 hours.
Yeah. Okay. In the course of like about 30. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Kind of is right. I was like, let me think of. Is that the best way to say it? Yeah. We kind of stayed up for like 36 hours.
Yeah. Gin is a horrible shot. It's might be the worst shot of all time. Creighton mixed drinks, though, yes. You're scrolling. There we go.
You go a little higher on the mouse.
I see. Ghost Parent, what do you guys go through to make your merch? Who do you go? We make it. Or wait, you mean produce it? We design it, and then we go through Printful to print it and send it to you guys for that merch. Our side merch, we go through a number of different companies who then produce it and then send it to our distribution company, mails it to you guys.
Right.
My favorite show of all time is Mr. Robot. I even have the jacket they used on the show.
That's dope.
That's really cool.
That's
I need
dope.
to check that out.
That's dope.
Seinfeld.
Giddy up.
Deadwood is one of my favorites all time. Went there until 2019. That's great. It's such a good show. Man, that's a fun show. I wish they would have gotten what they deserved. More seasons. More than one man tried to invent the light bulb. That's very true, Neo Fighter. I just shared the video in Discord. Hey, everybody check that out. Thanks, Shiny Tech. Favorite show for me, Scrubs, Breaking Bad, Dexter, The Simpsons, season 2 through 11. I like that caveat. And The Office US. The Office is pretty good. That's another one. Can I do some seasons? Can I caveat some seasons that we could chunk out? Can I do the same for Dexter? Can I just do season 1 and 2? Actually, I thought Dexter was kind of another great for its time, given the context of the budgets that shows got and everything, but it doesn't hold up to today's shows. Thomas Edison got most credit for developing of the light bulb. That's right, he did. I read a whole book about him. Freaks and Geeks, that's a great, for a single season show, it's phenomenal. Breaking Bad, one of the best.
I loved Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's a good one. Sopranos was everything for me. It's true. It's a good one. Love is Blind, Two at the Handle, Married at First Sight, watching Love Island right now. Aren't those all trash ones? Come on.
They're all like the reality.
He's fucking with us. Saw they're not even going to start filming season 3 of Euphoria until end of 2023. Takes a lot of prep to make art that fucking good, dude. That shit is fucking art. It's my favorite now, but I haven't seen Euphoria. Oh, it's so good. Yes, old school Simpsons for sure. Old school Simpsons, especially for when that came out, that was something. That was a fucking game changer. Barry is absolutely fantastic. It's so, I know.
It's so good, man.
I'm glad it's ending. Shows can go too long. It's fucking brilliant.
The relationship with his, like, the other guy that he was working for, the bald guy, we were talking about him recently. It's like, Barry, what the fuck are we doing here? Yeah. Like, that whole, their relationship was so funny. Like, I just love it. Like, that show was, God, Bill Hader's so fucking good. Oh, I love that show.
Good.
I love
that show's phenomenal.
Fucking that's the whole improv element. Yeah, the whole improv element of that show is so funny to me in the theater performing and all that stuff.
Wait.
Like,
they improv that show like her?
No, like them in the theater classes, I guess.
The acting and shit.
Yeah, like that's more so what I meant. Like I love that.
You should call actors improv.
They probably love that.
Like that.
Oh, if I
so you just like improv, you're just like making it up.
I just watched a recent episode again where they were doing some improv scenes in that show, and that's where that came out.
Yeah,
that's an acting class with fucking Henry Winkler, who's just so good.
Have you watched C on Apple? I just got an Apple login, so I have not. But
I haven't watched C yet.
I'll check that out. X-Files, that's another one. What's up, Sweaty Boner 69? Who was saying? And Severance, yes, that's another one I need to watch.
Same. Adam Scott, right?
I haven't seen it yet. Is that who's in that?
I think Adam Scott's in Severance.
Isn't there a girl that's famous in that too?
Yeah. Because that show,
is it the girl from Pretty Woman?
Let's look. I don't know.
Julia. What's her name? Or no, Jennifer Aniston. No.
Adam Scott, Britt Lower,
Oh, never mind.
Patricia
I don't know what the fuck I'm
Arquette.
talking about. Christopher Walken, nice.
John Turturro's in it.
X-Files is a good choice. Going back and watching now, it really doesn't hold up. See, that's the thing, Luke. A lot of these things, in the context of the time, I'm sure they were. It's like comparing Babe Ruth. Like people, like Babe Ruth, he might have been the greatest then, but they weren't throwing fucking 103 and balls weren't moving 3 feet from left to right. You know what I mean? They weren't breaking the way they were.
Right.
Now, Babe Ruth, it's just times change. We all evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Our art evolves. Everything evolves. It's always going to be the case. The newest, best stuff is always the top of the line, basically, essentially. You can only look like back the last 5 years. BoJack Horseman is funny and tragic and so good and so beautiful and so amazing. It's fucking fantastic. Black Sails, we've never heard of that. I'll have to put that on there. Twin Peaks, I've heard a lot of people talk about that. Nah, Breaking Bad has a lot of great symbolism and amazing characters. I mean, that is true. They just didn't have the budget to have things as tight as like Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Euphoria is a great example. Every episode's like a movie.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad still looks like a TV show. It doesn't like really have that like movie look and feel that they just TV wasn't generating it wasn't a money generating industry that it I guess became or whatever. People were still like watching their shit. I don't know. Things have just changed, and now there's like big giant budgets for TV ever since Game of Thrones. Kind of changed the game.
Yeah, man. My God.
What's a movie that that should have gotten a TV show? My choice is Team America World Police.
Fun question. Like, what did I want more from? Because a lot of the times I like that it ends because it's like that's what it was and it like feels good. But like sometimes you're kind of like you want more so much that it'd be so cool.
Yeah.
It's a great question, man. I feel like it would definitely be like
maybe Hot Rod. Talked about that earlier. Been a funny ass cast.
You know what I think? This is a weird answer, but it made me think of how funny it would be if it was like a 12-episode show. You know the movie Horrible Bosses?
Mm-hmm.
So like I love those guys as dynamic together. Bateman, Charlie Day, and Sudeikis.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that like it would be so incredible to have like 12 one-hour episodes of those guys. I just want more of them together as those characters.
Yeah.
Like
I
probably think of like a more like artsy good answer later. But I personally like when I get like cast together that I'm obsessed with, I'm like, dude, if these guys could be in a recurring show for 5 seasons, I would be so obsessed.
A lot of movies, the reason they're movies is because it's a single story that doesn't need to be expanded.
Exactly.
I think most of the answers that would be correct for this are going to be comedies where you just like the characters and you want to see more of them.
Yeah.
Like that's what fucking they should have done a Hangover instead of just making a couple pieces of trash after.
Yeah, like
not pieces of trash.
The third one was so bad.
Or action movies like Mission Impossible at some point could have just became a show.
Of course.
You know.
Does that have a reboot yet? As far as
Star Wars did that. Brilliant. Fuck, it's just cranking out movies. Let's just make some shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
I know.
It's great.
The Disney mentality now of having a show come out like every 6 weeks, basically, or whatever it is.
Americans is really good. I do need to watch that.
You would love it.
And then tell you where it ranks.
Yeah.
I'm a Game of Thrones guy. Game of Thrones was great. I mean, that's an acceptable answer in my book. The ending made it a little rough, but a lot of the shows that I said haven't ended yet, so we'll see how they land the plane.
Trying to tie that knot, or the bow at the end, man. It's tough. It's a tough thing. I didn't hate the Game of Thrones ending as much as everybody else did, but I get the hate.
The last season just didn't hold up.
I get the hate.
Mm-hmm. Nick Riley, hey boys, gotta take my son to practice in a minute. His team sucks. I wanted to wish you well. Have a safe return trip. Thanks.
Cheers. Hope his team gets better.
Yeah, we'll be thinking of you. I don't want to be the Pistons there. Cool. Sopranos still holds up. You're crazy. I'm not saying it doesn't hold up as a show, but it still would be. It's still a great show. I'm not saying it's not great. But when you're talking about best all time, it was the best all time when it came out. Not even close. I think that was probably the best show when it came out. Or when it finished up.
It's also one of those answers that like is everybody like has such a what's the right word? They revere that show. Like it has such a respect.
And it's sometimes it's about like the age you were when you were watching it, and like it sticks with you when you're watching a great show in your 20s or something like that.
Right.
So I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying they definitely didn't have like, they were kind of at the forefront of having big budget and being able to do great shit.
Yeah.
I don't think they hold up to like what Barry's doing and what Euphoria is fucking blowing my mind every week. I'm sure Sopranos was blowing people's minds back in the day. The Wire is a great example. The Wire has some really boring shit in it.
Yeah.
It was a great show at the time.
I know.
And it's still a great show, but it's not in the conversation for best ever anymore. It's best ever given context of what the time was when they were doing it.
That's an interesting way to think about it. Yeah.
Ooh, Better Call Saul. That's on my list of best shows of all time. I'm gonna guess you've never seen it.
Is that the one with? I have not seen Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad.
Ooh, okay.
And it's because of the reason that I'm explaining. Because Breaking Bad was so big, and they were an unexpected hit.
Is Better Call Saul with Bob Odenkirk?
Yep.
Okay.
Better Call Saul gets the benefit of having the budget that Breaking Bad wishes they would have gotten.
Okay, that's a great way to put it.
Because it came after the network
The wave
realizes.
of that,
I mean, you
yeah.
gotta think about it too. It came out on fucking what? AMC or what show was Breaking Bad on?
FX, wasn't it?
I thought it was AMC. Either one of
You
those.
could be right.
Yeah,
I thought it
a
was on
small-
FX.
It was on a small thing.
FX is small. I mean,
Exactly.
it's like getting bigger
Yeah, it's
now.
on one of
but-
those. It's on one of those two small shows. I can almost guarantee you.
Right.
You Google
No,
it.
I definitely believe you. That was my guess. Was like, is it FX?
But Better Call Saul is actually
Am I looking up Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul?
Breaking Bad. What network was Breaking Bad?
I think it was AMC. I think you're right now that I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah.
Nice job.
So yeah, Better Call Saul just gets better budgets, better stories, better cameras. Better Call Saul is more like a movie every time.
That's awesome.
That fucking show rocks. The Wire, Oz, Always Sunny. That just tells me that you were at an age that was very impactful when those shows were all in there. All those shows were probably about the same time.
The Always Sunny is one of my favorite shows of all time, like as far as what it does for me, but there's no world that's one of the best shows of all
I
time.
agree with you. It's one of my favorite of all time too. It's like one of the funniest shows ever.
Like the first 7, 8 seasons,
Yeah.
I just think are just so
You put those first 7
fantastic.
up against a bunch of shit.
The new ones are rough. I love those guys so much that I'll watch everything they put out, and they only do 6 to 8 episodes a season now, and it's so fast. But I actually thought the Ireland season was kind of rough.
Yeah, I get that.
But I love them too much, so I'm watching it with rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, me too. But it's still great stuff.
But I mean, you know how hard it is to do what they're doing?
Yeah.
It's like the longest running sitcom or whatever that genre is called.
Longest running live action.
Ever. And that's so hard to do.
It's incredible. Tex, they think my authentic personality is a troll.
It's funny
Nah,
because
he's trolling
normally
us.
people, no, I think he's real.
No, you remember him from the other day? He's been trolling us for all these live streams.
Oh, I mean, there are
Sometimes he's normal, not trolling
I
us.
thought he was just, no, I really do Love is Blind. And I was yeah, I mean,
He might be normal there. Yeah, it's true. Sons of Anarchy, I've heard that's really good. I do need to watch that. My chef knows the bald guy from Barry, says he is a lovely person.
That's amazing.
Having listened to him on podcast, which could be telling me basically nothing, very well sounds like it. Y'all channel goated. I'm telling you, I think you're the goat, bro. You're a goddamn gentleman.
Yeah, dude, you dope.
Jeff Q. Corey, agree on you for it. It's so fucking good. Oh my God. It blows my mind. The League back in the day.
I love that show.
The League back in the day slapped.
The first few seasons were, I just laughed so fun.
Oh,
Getting to have a show where Jason Mantzoukas could just be Jason Mantzoukas was what comedy needed. He's so goddamn funny.
so
And then he went to Brooklyn Nine-Nine and played the same character. And that was I just love him so much.
great. I love when him and Seth Rogen had a cartoon episode on The League.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Fucking
I forgot about
hilarious.
that.
Fringe is one of my favorites and never talked about. Damn, I'm going to have to check that out. Don't know that one. Jeff Q, you're talking about one of my favorites. Have you ever seen Swingers? Yeah. I was
That's
one of
a
those
movie I would
kids
go
growing
back and
up
watch.
that I liked Swingers,
Yeah.
and no one else in my class knew that. I had an older cousin.
Same. Nobody. I watched that movie with.
That movie's a
An
fucking classic.
Yeah, it's one. I think that's one of the. Well, it was a very. What's the right word? Transformative movie in the genre a little bit. It kind of felt ahead of its time.
It was an independent film
Yeah.
that really just busted through. I mean, it made 2 careers.
Yeah, 2 great careers.
2 massive careers. I love The Last of Us. Never played the game though. Same. I thought that was a really good show.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize until halfway through that season that was a video game.
Oh no shit. That's funny. I knew that, but
it's like the dude that like sees the movie and doesn't know the book exists.
yeah. That's great. Black Sails was amazing. I've never seen that one.
I haven't either. I don't even know what that is.
6 Feet Under was amazing. 6 Feet Under was I just watched that like a year and a half ago. I finished it, and that actually holds up pretty fucking well. I was impressed with how long ago that came out, and like their storylines are crisp, the quality's pretty crisp, the music on that show is fucking phenomenal, and it has one of the a great finale, one of my the best tying it up with a bow finales to me. Oh, another great show, Ozark. That's a great show too.
Ozark's amazing. I finally started watching that, and it was like, because I think the second season had started, and I hadn't started the first yet, and I was like, oh boy, this seems like this is going to be one of those shows that I better watch. Because Bateman, I mean, was he also directing? Probably. Didn't he win? I think he won an award for directing, or I could be wrong on that. I remember being really shocked by.
This show isn't talked about all that much. Kylie loved it, and so I checked it out. It's fucking pretty damn good. But you got so much. You scrape that off your list. You got way too much.
Oh no, I'm looking at who is in this cast. Yeah, but they don't know that. I have to.
I have BB bias. I don't know what that is. Better Business bias. Lost was huge back in the day. It turned to poop though. Yeah, I know. I just want to show where I can look forward to the next episode a week later. It's too uncommon streaming it these days. That's very true.
Real quick, because Lost was brought up, did anybody watch La Brea? It was like going to be the new Lost. Because people forget Lost was like a network TV show.
Yeah.
La Brea was the same type of thing where a sinkhole opened in California and it went down to like, if you fell in it, you go back in time. But in the same place you fell in time, and people were getting caught in there, and they were doing the whole like time travel, like what Lost started to do, and it was like unbearable. Because I liked Lost a lot, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. They're gonna like that same concept. So I wanted to know if anybody in the chat like actually powered through and watched the second season. I had to stop. It was so bad.
It sucks.
Anyways,
sucks when a show like Lost 2 starts so strong and then just gets garbage.
I know. I loved it in college.
Ghost Pirate Entertainment. Black Sails looked and felt like a movie. Absolutely incredible. Damn, I gotta check that out. Don't forget to roundhouse kick that like button. Dude, who loves movies? That's what's up. Ooh, World War Z should have been a series. I just watched that like 2 weeks ago. The movie? Yeah. I've seen it before, but it's great. You've never seen it?
I've never seen World War Z.
I'm going through all Brad Pitt's movies. So that was next.
Oh, right.
That's great. Ozark started out good. I thought it ended good. I thought the whole thing was good. There was never a point in that series where I was like, thought it went bad. It never jumped the shark for me. It didn't, it wasn't, I don't know if I put it on my top 5, but I thought it's like up there with like top 10 maybe. I also need to watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Everything I've seen is gold.
I'm jealous that I was going to say, I'm jealous that you get to start that show from the beginning. It's like in standard definition and not even in like full frame to start for the first like 3 seasons.
Yeah. Brooke just DM'd Sean all my Amalfi. Thanks, dude.
Thank you so much. That's incredible.
Thomas McDowell. Yeah, we're still doing it here. Thomas McDowell likes Ozark. That's what's up. Jaxron. Stay safe. Return home, bros. We will. Entourage is pretty good. I know it's kind of douchey.
I was obsessed with that show in college.
Pretty fucking good. Like it's not actually like that. It's a pretty good show, I think.
Jeremy Piven, like him playing that character, like people were like, oh, how he's never going to be able to play another fucking character ever. Right. He crushed that.
Californication, I've heard that.
With the dude from X-Files. What's his name? I watched the first couple seasons of that show.
Sick, yeah. Okay, Corey, with your English history background, you like Black Sails as it does stick to history of pirate stories. Well, that's cool. I think someone commented that they have English history background.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have English history.
No,
you just read a lot.
Yeah, I just like to read, but I don't have any background in that. I went to school for engineering. I have a math background. People sign up to be on a show where they marry a stranger. I've never met that. Some people go to TV. That is not mind blowing. Text, you're trolling me.
That's the premise for Love is Blind. He's just like literally writing what the premise of that show is.
How is that not mind-blowing? People sign up to be on a show where they marry a stranger having never met them. Some people do it mostly because they want to be on TV. How is that not mind-blowing? You got a fucking good point. That's pretty mind-blowing. Yeah, I know he's trolling, but that's funny.
Yeah.
Nip Tuck was a great show.
People loved that.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah. I never saw that, but I did hear it was really good.
Season 1 of it.
Also, they think I'm a man. Okay, that's true. You could be a woman. I have no idea. Your name's Tex. It's tough. Not too much context there. American Horror Stories. I heard that's one where certain seasons.
Well, yeah, it changes. Like the first season was so good.
By the way, where can I watch Black Sails? What streaming service, if any, is that on? Because I do want to check it out.
Yeah.
Jason Bateman was good in Air. I haven't watched it yet. Ozark is pimp. I think Ozark is fucking phenomenal.
Black Sails is on Netflix.
Wanted one more season of Ozark. I definitely did too. Homeland was great. I heard that was great. My mom said her biggest fear was dying before the Lost ended. She would have been okay. She's still alive. They made a World War Z game. It's pretty good.
Oh, cool.
It's cool. Why are you guys inside on your last day?
Have a pizza.
We've been eating all day at the Greek. We do these lives every single night. We gotta check in with our boys. Ruth is a boss, dude. I hope she has more. Her acting is fucking phenomenal to me. Oh no, that's Married at First Sight.
These random people.
Oh, Stars for Black says that's one of the only ones I don't have.
Oh, I thought it said it was on Netflix. I apologize. This says watch Black Sails on Netflix.
I hope it's on there. That'd be so fucking sick.
2017? Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Sick. Wait.
Right? Black Sails?
Watch it.
Oh, okay. So it's on here, but you can't watch it?
Sometimes they be doing that shit, bro. It's
wow, you're annoying. Right. That's fucking weird.
Oh, bro. Jimothy. Totally agree with you. Atlanta is also one of the best shows ever.
It is. And it was also like on that Rolling Stone list, I think it was 7th. So they were loving it too.
Have you watched that?
Incredible. Donald Glover is one of my favorite people that exists.
He's fucking brilliant.
Because I love his music too.
That's probably my top 5.
I love Atlanta.
Has anyone said Arrested Development? That's great. That's a great show. That's one that I might not put it on mine, although I do think it's great. I wouldn't put it like top 5, but I would not argue against it being on somebody. It's in
my top 10 of comedies. I don't think it's my top 10 like everything. I fucking love that show. The humor is just so like it's not for everybody. I think you gotta kind of actually have a little bit of a smarter like
that's what everybody said. That's why I didn't have a big
right, because there's so many dumb people couldn't get it.
That's why so many people like our show. We're not an intelligent crowd. We're like me and you. We're not doing highbrow. I'm just telling dick jokes.
Right.
I say come a lot.
Yeah. Too much sometimes.
Yeah. I heard Friday Night Lights is really good.
Oh my God. I loved it so much. Oh my God. It's so good.
Community is the funniest show I've ever
watched. I love
watched.
Community.
It's great. It's definitely, it's a great show.
I love it.
Stars. Okay, I gotta check that out. I just blew myself.
From Arrested Development.
Yeah, that's so funny. This is funny too.
She really does not believe. She wants you to know it's a real person.
How is it hard to believe that I genuinely like weird reality TV when I'm here because I watch strangers eating food?
That's fantastic. That's such a good point.
Fantastic point.
Checkmate.
Yeah,
I think checkmate. I think checkmate.
I quit trolling. Your overseas brother, your Netflix changes based on your location. Yeah, we popped on there yesterday.
Yeah, we put on a Yes Man last night to fall asleep 5 minutes to.
World War Z started as a book first. Yeah, that's right. A book written by the son of the all-time great comedy writer who I saw live, Mel Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
I think Mel Brooks' son wrote World War Z, the book.
Damn.
Fact check that, will you?
I will.
Which is really cool. I know his dad's famous. I'm just not sure exactly. Mel Brooks' son. Neil Fighter. I love music. I dance until I drop, even if I can't.
Max Brooks.
Michael Brooks. Does it say who? Yeah, Mel Brooks. Yeah, fucking cool. That's pretty cool. The Last Kingdom. I haven't seen that either. I'm getting some good show wrecks. Have you guys seen videos of people eating sandwiches made at El Antico Vinaio in Florence? It looks incredible. Man,
did somebody say that yesterday about?
You know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, that's why I did that like laugh, and I'm kind of like, here we go.
Here we buckle up.
Oh boy.
I pushed real hard for us to go to Florence. And
I wouldn't say real hard.
Sean called me a little bitch and told me, sit back in the fucking seat, child.
This doesn't sound like me.
Damn, my lies need to get better. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the place must be kind of like getting popular because you're the second person to have brought that up.
Yeah.
That must have been like viral or something.
Man, that would have been perfect for our show.
I lived in Florence for 4 months. And so when we got money to come here, I was like, I don't want to go to a city I already know. I really wanted to see I wanted to see new things. So
yeah,
but you know what? Would love to have a sandwich from there in the future, you know. Hopefully this is not the last time in Italy ever.
Yeah. Stars is super cheap and worth it for a month. Okay, that's good. No, Max.
He's not going to put his credit card information for Stars. You're out of your mind.
That's true. He also made a book called Zombie Survival Guide, and it's really funny and informative. Oh, I think I read that one.
A lot of stuff popped up about that.
Yeah, I think I definitely read that book. Fuck. I never get rid of books. How come I don't have that anymore? Who borrowed that fucking book from me? Courtney. All right, break time. Cheers, boys. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm in the Middle was hilarious, dude. That was a great fucking show.
Forgot about that show.
Fell in this take with a grain of salt. Naples, Amalfi trip frequency every day. First trip, 8-10 last trip.
Yeah, so that's from the exact site. I know that because I've gone to that website about 5 times already. So that's like what I had said to the woman. I was like, oh, every day. So I clicked on that, and it says we can get a boat at like 8:30 in the morning tomorrow. But then it says there's no returns because they go like that way. So we'd have to like find a different way to get back.
Which is fine.
But I just didn't like how confident that woman was that there's no boats any other day.
I know.
So, but you're absolutely right. And then I was like, maybe that website is actually during like peak season. It's every day. So like we're still in early April.
But if you press a button and my card gets charged and I don't get that money, what?
I know.
Then we get the money back from the bank.
Of course, but I didn't want to like I don't mind that. I'm not, the disputed charge will figure that out. It's the actual act of like,
but I also think
having there and then not being able to boat.
It is a bit of a risk, but I also think, dude, if that's happening all the time.
Yeah, you'd think like
someone would take care of that.
I completely agree. I mean, I'm down to risk it. Like, let's just do it.
Times I've talked to someone who's the guy at the fucking front desk, and and this is in America where there's no language barrier.
Yeah.
And they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Like,
they just don't.
Come on.
I know.
I don't trust the guy at the front desk. Turns out the lowest paid person on the call sheet is not usually the brightest light bulb.
And I'm telling you, I really do think that woman was right. I just think that was for her boat. Like, I think that was that company or something. Like
something.
I think there's a ton of companies and other ones just do. Like, there's no way. I mean, because even our Airbnb host was like, "Oh yeah, I just have to figure out which port that is for you guys." But they do trips there. She wasn't like, "No, not in season yet." Like, I think she would have said that.
Yeah, I think it's doable. I think we just need to nut up.
I mean, I'll buy them right now, dude.
Either that or we're going to Florence tomorrow.
And just cancel the Airbnb.
Yeah,
I'm down. I'll go to Florence tomorrow. Want to just change right now? I was like, he's definitely doing something right now.
Midnight Mass and The Haunting of Hill House are absolutely amazing. Are those shows? Both single season series. Oh, cool. I like single season series. Fuck yeah. I'll have to check those out. We need to start comments of iconic quotes from the best shows. Would I rather be feared or loved? Easy. Both. I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
Is that a Dwight Schrute?
Probably. Revenge of the Snow Bunnies.
Probably not Dwight Schrute. But he does. It sounds like the way it was said. He would always speak in like, he would ask himself a question and he would do those sentences of like one word. And just like the kind of pacing of it felt like Dwight Schrute, but the last sentence is probably not. Or is that Michael Scott? Anyways, single trip. Yeah, bitch. Is this the return date? Okay. But we don't really want to return to Naples on Thursday. It'd better just to like boat over to Salerno.
We should get one way.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all we want to do because we want to go from Amalfi to Rome.
How do you click one way on here?
Single trip? No.
Island hopping is not what we want. Whoa. Sorry.
I did not expect to get some excitement show recommendations today.
I know this. Rome White. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, dude. There's so many. I gotta say, after all those talks, I think.
10 a.m.
What's that show I said with the ladies who can't have babies?
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. Barry's in there. BoJack Horseman's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Succession's in there. Those are some great shows.
It's fantastic. That's a great list. I think we're just going to buy these. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Departure. It's the only one tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go for it. And then if 10 a.m. is early enough too, we'll be getting there at fucking like what? We want to get there by 9:30 at the latest.
Yeah, I think we definitely get there. Yeah, like
9:20.
Yeah, I think maybe we like if we, I got to figure. I can get an Uber because I figured out we can do that.
Mhm.
I can get an Uber for us to the dock, and like call that Uber at like 8:45 or 8:50.
Yeah, and then if it's 9:20, we'll know pretty quick if like things aren't going to happen. And if things are going to happen, it's 9:20. We can switch to a train and like find a way to get there still by noon. I would imagine.
Yeah, because I think they said the bus runs every hour. Somebody said that like to me also. Like was like, oh yeah, they run a bus out of Salerno to Amalfi, like down that thing every hour.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm not super worried about it.
no, we'll figure it out. We're also not like racing to get somewhere like we have a thing scheduled. You know?
We got plenty of time.
Plenty of time, babies. Plenty of time.
Plenty of positive energy.
All the positive energy. Can talk. What Molo? Oh, there it is. €10 to get there tomorrow.
Yeah. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, of course, lugging around our shit, but we'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, if we get on that boat, we'll be good because like
then
we'll be doing no lugging.
Good.
We'll be doing no lugging.
Yeah.
Molo Beverlo.
Molo.
Okay, that's gonna be our plan. We're just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna buy these tickets right now.
Let's fucking go. Dude, that'd be so sick.
We'll see what happens. Passenger 1, male. Adult, full fare. You want a standard seat? Because that's all there is. Good.
Good luck, boys.
Verify prices. Ferry Hopper. You guys looked up to make sure Ferry Hopper is a real site? Just kidding. I'm just going for it. I like, why is verify prices a thing? You think it's just a language barrier? Like, it's not verifying the prices. It's going to, like, the payment page, right?
Yeah, there's some sort of language barrier. It's a direct translation.
Yeah.
Good luck, boys.
We'll see if we get there.
What's your favorite Blink-182 album? Take Off Your Pants and Jacket?
That's my personal favorite because that was the one that, to me, like did the most for me. It was like at that age where I was like, pop punk is my life.
Yeah, that was like, that was pretty. They were a pretty big band for me.
Stay Together for the Kids. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I'm looking up.
Sean.
Enema of the State.
Great. I fucking love Blink-182.
Dude, Ranch. Let me see these.
I'm seeing Blink-182 in a couple months, and I'm freaking out that Tom and Mark are going to be on a goddamn stage together.
Dude, it might be Enema of the State. All the Small Things, the party song, What's My Age Again,
I know, it's so good.
Anthem, and Adam's song are all.
It's definitely my number 2
on that. And then there's also Don't Leave Me, Mutt, Aliens Exist, Going Away to College, Wendy Clear, Dumpweed, and Dysentery Gary.
Dumpweed's such a funny song.
That's a pretty fucking fire album. Let's see Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, which is also a banger. Songs, The Rock Show, pretty fucking solid. First Date, Stay Together for the Kids.
Just like all my favorite
Anthem
songs.
Part 2.
I love Anthem Part 2.
Every Time I Look for You.
The other one has more, I think, because I think
more
I looked this up at one point. I think All the Small Things is their number 1 song of all time. Like
that was
streams and money.
So huge.
And I would have thought it wasn't. Like I would have thought it was a different song. And then I was like, oh yeah, that is definitely their thing.
So huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, mine's got to be Enema of the State, honestly. But I get this is like, yeah, this came out like just the same time.
Yeah.
So like, you know.
Remember the shtick with Take Off Your Pants and Jacket CDs?
No.
So every CD was a different. It was either the pants, the jacket, or a plane. I think it was like a plane, and you got a different color and a different one each time.
The regular.
So people,
green.
it was genius because then people wanted to collect them all.
Yeah.
So then rather than buying one album,
you
try to buy 3.
Billions is a fun series. I don't watch that. Also, my beagle Dante just farted, but I'm going to tough it out because the stream is super fun and sexy. Thanks.
That's really nice of you to give your dog a break like that.
Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is banging. Great album. Stephen O'Daniel. You ain't kidding. I know every song on that album. I saw them live. I love that band. So happy Tom is back. Oh, Animal of the State is also great. Yeah, I saw them live too. It's fucking fire.
I have a theory that this will be the last thing that they do together. Like, I'm trying to be optimistic, but I kind of think they're going to do this huge world tour. They're going to put out this album, and I kind of think that's it.
It's fucking tough, dude. Health injuries getting in the way.
Yeah, I mean, Mark had fucking cancer.
Mm-hmm. Alkaline Trio is a great band too. I love
Same.
What's that song? Did they do the one where it's like shitting out razor blades?
Yeah, I think that was them. That was Alkaline Trio, right? Yeah. What's the name of it? I'll look that up. Or you look it up. I'm doing this payment.
Yeah. Why don't you? You're like managing this
trying to
trip,
make sure we get to Amalfi.
Alkaline Trio. Radio. That was a good song. Help me. Let me just type in song about dog shitting out razor blades.
There's the passcode, you dummy.
Razor blades. Shaking like a dog shitting out razor blades. What the fuck?
Getting some weird results.
Oh yeah, that is Alkaline Trio. I love that song. Oh, that's Radio, right? Yeah, that's my favorite song there by far. I took the Amtrak to Chicago back to Cali after my last baseball trip. 2 days on the train was great. Had a pimp room set up with my own. Sorry, I accidentally scrolled on the comment section. With my own Captain Morgan tomorrow. Cheers. Dude, I really want to do a big like metro train trip. Like, so bad. Oh my
Corey.
God.
What is wrong with you?
You're a fucking pig, dude. I was no one comments about it on the stream.
I wonder if they can't hear it or they're just so disgusted by you that they can't even touch it. They're like, oh God.
Trending check. I was genuinely so happy when I found out one of my favorite songs from my favorite band of all time is at the end of a second episode of Shrinking on Apple TV. That's awesome.
Make sure you arrive at the port at least 1 hour before departure.
Especially if you're traveling with a vehicle. Okay, cool. So we get there at 9.
My suitcase doesn't have wheels. Do you think
that's a vehicle? 4 wheels, and you steer it.
Yeah, right.
And what we talked about today, your legs are fucking engines, bro.
Each ferry company has its own baggage allowance policy. In Greece and Spain, you can carry one large. Okay, well, how about you just tell me what? I'm so worried this is not going to work, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Self-titled album was a big change up, but also very good. Facts. I love it when songs you love dude, I love that. When I hear a song in my favorite, that's basically what I do with my vlogs. I take my favorite songs and I put them in.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're not a dumbass.
I match them up with the vibe. Who top 5 comedians? Doug Stanhope, Louis C.K., Norm Macdonald.
Keep going.
I don't know who I'd go with after that. After that, it gets a bit fuzzy for me. Oh, Dave Chappelle. Who else is making some fucking art? Brooks Wheelan, I'll throw that in there.
Yeah, you love him.
I love him.
I mean, he's great.
It's not like his specials blew me. I don't think he's put out a special. His album wasn't like anything that blew me away, but seeing him live, I love.
There's also like that's another question where like I'm gonna pick people that like they did something for you personally. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you at a time in your life, you're like, yeah. Like Brian Regan to me is like one of my favorite.
Oh, he's in there for sure. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
And Jim Gaffigan's in there.
Gaffigan's in there for me.
Yeah, it's actually
Chappelle.
Doug, Louis, Chappelle, Regan, Gaffigan might be my favorite.
And then I had Mulaney in mind because I love John.
He's so funny.
I love John.
So funny.
Yeah.
Who do you kick out? Probably Doug Stanhope then.
Yeah, because it's not that I don't like him. He's just
that's slap you.
That's your thing.
Yeah, I saw that no refunds thing and was like, and that's all he does is describe things in like a really grotesque, wordy way. That's like what I do. It's like right up my personality.
Right.
Who else I'm talking about raping a football player in his butthole, looking like as the cum dripped out of his butthole, it looked like a winking cyclops crying.
Yeah, not my.
Like that's something I would say.
That's so.
And he does it so well, the way he describes things. No Refunds is a brilliant album, though. Sean, I think you are right, but damn, I love blank. I don't want it to end. Probably true.
Maybe it won't. I also am one of those people that really likes Aliens and Airway.
Me too.
Like I think people like
The first album I thought was fucking sick. I thought it was fire.
I like feel like people are like,
Fart is funny.
oh, you can't like I don't know. People are like really anti Angels and Airwaves,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes me mad.
Yeah, I get it because it's like
You're getting
they're
Tom's
just hating.
voice, and like you're getting. I mean, I don't know.
I think it's fire.
It's all good.
I heard that. It makes me proud. Talk about my fart. Thank you, Armand. That's why you're a fucking hero. Sean's vlog introduced me to some great songs, and I'm really grateful for
That's
that.
dope, dude. Thank you. Thanks for saying that.
Sounds like you were sliding out of the chair. Yeah. Chris Roxley especially had me rolling when he talked about Will Smith thing. I almost cried laughing. I agree, Dave Chappelle. Oh, yeah, Bill Burr. I might have to throw in there.
I love
too.
Bill Burr too. Yeah, he's a great. Oh man, he's great too.
Mm.
He's not my top 5, but I fucking love Bill Burr. I would definitely put 5 people before him.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Do you guys ever get into Thrice and Amberlin?
I liked Amberlin.
I liked both of them. I wouldn't say I got into them, but they were like, yeah,
they were like on the playlist.
They were in the
it's
wave.
like, yeah.
Loved pop punk, but people always forget about the really chill emo bands. That
May.
I'm sorry. Mo was a jam band. May, first band I ever saw. Early November, I was obsessed with a couple early November songs. Daphne Loves Derby. Those bands need a resurgence too. Early November, what was my fucking jam from early November? Oh, do you remember them at all?
Wow, yeah, it sounds super familiar, but I'd have to hear like their main song to like place it.
Yeah, let's see. Well, Drive Through Records.
Oh my god, so many great pop punk bands on that.
Yeah,
The Academy was on that, I think.
Really?
I think they were. I'm pretty sure they were Drive Through Records.
Sounds right. Baby Blue.
I should search that.
Sunday Drive, maybe. Fuck, I need to go back through my burnt CDs. Figure out what my early November like song of choice was.
Was it Drive In Records? Is that what I said? You said
Drive Through.
Drive Through Records.
Yeah. Loved. As a matter of fact, I think I found out about early November because I bought this Hello Goodbye CD that came with an early November mixtape of bands like that they were trying to promote, and they had an early November song on there that I thought was fucking so sick.
Oh, it's Newfound Glory. That's why, dude. They're that were under Drive Through Records is insane.
I bet.
Dashboard Confessional, early November. Halifax, Hello Goodbye.
Yeah.
Newfound Glory. Senses Fail. Something Corporate. The Starting Line.
Boats. My girlfriend in high school was obsessed with the Starting
Alistair. Yeah, dude. I mean, wow, they had a fucking huge list. Are they still around? They're gone, right? Was a California-based independent record label owned by Richard and Stephanie Rains. They were partially responsible for popularizing the pop-punk emo merger of sound. That's cool.
I gotta find this early November song I was obsessed with at some point. I wanted to read Doug's book about the story about how he helped his mom with euthanasia. It's fantastic. I read it. I own it. It's great. It's a fire story. That's a good one. That's not it though. Angel and Airways, man, the first album was freaking awesome.
I know.
I agree. Oh, sorry, Nelson.
God, they were really good. I'm gonna start listening to early November again.
Angels and Airways are goated. Black Angels and Airways. Yeah. Jim Carrey's funny. Facts. Mall emo kids forever. Jesse Moss. What up?
Dude, same.
Mark Maron, Bo Burnham, Maria Bamford. Dude, okay, you're right in my wheelhouse then.
So Bo Burnham is, man, he's such an artist that I didn't even consider him a stand-up.
I don't think he's like
he did stand up, but oh my god, his Netflix specials and like, I mean, Inside was insane, but even before that, like his other ones, like What, and then
he's not necessarily stand up as much as a performance.
Yeah,
piece.
he's basically doing a one-man show.
But I get it. Yeah, he's doing a one-man show.
Bo Burnham is so far my number one as far as like what I like, the fact that he can do all that stuff. Like,
yeah, I love that.
I mean, oh my god, he basically does an entire Second City main stage show himself.
Yeah, it's incredible. Ghost Pirate likes Jim Jeffries. I saw him live. He's fucking fantastic.
Very funny.
First band I ever saw him do was 15 people in a little record shop do an acoustic set. And the next day saw him live at the Academy as a band called Jameson Parker blew me the fuck away, and I haven't stopped going to shows since. We had Everglow on repeat. That was the album that I was going to see.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. No, it isn't by Plus 44, the first non-Blink song that was still kind of Blink that I heard.
They had so many little offshoots.
Christy Ballard, you guys need to get away more often, loving all these lives. Yeah, it's kind of fun, right?
Did you guys ever listen to the album that Mark and the dude from All Time Low put out? I think it was called like Simple Creatures was their little duo. Did anybody listen to Simple Creatures?
Something that produces results by early November. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Chris Rock new special was great. Boxcar Racer.
Yeah,
I like
that was
one of their
that was like
songs.
the other one that I knew really well.
I forget which Boxcar Racer song I liked, but there was one that I really liked.
I decided to take a nap while listening to the stream. What did I miss? Just a lot of stuff about food and music. But you know what? Hop right back in.
I always talk crap about emo people, but then I realized when I looked at my collection of Smashing Pumpkins, Paramore, and Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
Oh my God, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, Sean, Make Me Happy is my favorite Bo Burnham special. Hello.
Ciao. Yeah, Make Me Happy is, I think.
Made me cry. It's so good.
Probably one of my, oh my God, Christy.
Snow
Go down.
Patrol. There it goes.
There you go.
Christy Ballard.
Wow. I know, just saw the pink like drop, like the thing. I was like, oh my God. Take a big drink for that.
Should I grab us another beer?
Yeah, go for it.
Sick.
Is there a cup? Can we split it? Yeah. You down? Because that's our last beer, right? Then we can go to the bar.
Yeah. Get that opener.
We went to the bar yesterday and we brought like beers to drink on the way there. And then we got to the like Corey found that museum bar. So he stashed his beer behind a pole, went into the bar, had a beer, and then went back out and finished his beer.
Yeah.
I love that move. I chugged mine because I was like, I don't want to be beer. I just chugged like 22 ounces. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Did you give me a cup?
No, I just started drinking on it until you finish that. And then I'll figure I can get a cup. I want to find the Snow Patrol song that I loved. I love Snow Patrol. Or one of their songs. Big Lawrence Arms and the Falcon from Chicago.
I saw Lawrence Arms perform last year.
Stavros, I love. Oh, Run. I love Run by Snow Patrol. I'm pretty sure. It's like little slow and sad boy crap that I like.
Somebody actually bought a fucking calm carry-on mug. You know what? I'm gonna cop it.
Attaboy.
Just because remember when this was such a fucking thing?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember this? When this fucking phrase was like on everything?
Yeah, the Snow Patrol Run song was so good.
So friggin' good, dude.
I just dropped some of my favorite songs by my favorite band. Just hell yeah. Dimitri Martin. Yeah, he's
so I almost said him, but like I haven't listened to him in so long. What am I doing? He was great. When I was in high school, I was obsessed.
You taking all that? I just got nervous.
What do you mean?
You just seem like the type of guy who would do that, so I got nervous.
The type of guy that would. I think that's my beer.
I know.
I'm giving you some.
I know. I just got nervous that you took all of yours.
No.
Okay, good.
I always split stuff. What are you talking about?
What local Italian beers have you tried? Peroni and Bergatti or something like that? Or
Moretti, and then also Nate Bergozzi. No, there's a bunch of those, and then I had a bunch of. Oh, he's been drinking this Pilsner craft beer the last few nights. Was it called like Rust Head or something?
Yeah, something like that.
And then I've been drinking IPAs, and I don't remember the names of any of them, but they've all been so good. Like Italy has a good craft beer scene.
Yeah,
I didn't realize. And now I kind of want to go to Florence tomorrow instead.
Everyone's giving Christy some applause.
Yeah, they should.
It was pretty sick to drop a 50 banger for us.
I mean, we got the ferry hopper confirmation, so you better take us to Amalfi.
Melissa Campbell. Hey guys, how you guys doing? We're doing good.
Doing real good.
Yeah.
Doing real well.
Dante, what a champ, Chris. Dude, everyone gives some love to Christy. I like that.
I'll give you love.
These Moretti's look like kombucha bottles.
Dude, they look like so
crazy.
They almost look, yeah, there's a lot of different. We've gotten a lot of different comments on those when we've had them.
Yeah, Christy, give us thanks to Courtney. That's what's up.
What's up?
Armand, I just made early November playlist on Spotify to listen to later after work. Fuck yes.
Amazing.
He's dropping a new crowd work special on YouTube like this week, I think. Yeah, dude. Stavros is great.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's so funny. If you could do a channel on any other subject than food, what would it be? I mean, I like vlogging.
If you could do a channel on any other subject, mine would probably be just, travel vlogging, probably. I like just like taking the camera along for fun things. So like I think travel vlogging and like going to different places in the world would be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of shit I like to watch.
Yeah, that's what people, that's what I like to make too. The things I like to watch.
Exactly. No, some people don't. Some people make shit they don't like, you know, and they're just like, it works.
Yeah.
So
our mom Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol is good. What's the weather like? We've had beautiful weather.
It's 65 and sunny every day, but it's like warm in the sun and cold in the wind.
Mm-hmm. Ever thought of having a drink with Kermit the Frog? Or would you guys rather have or who would you rather have a drink with? Never thought about it, but I would definitely have a drink with him.
He can't drink though. It's like a puppet.
He can drink. It's Kermit the Frog.
He has like
he's just like Santa Claus.
Oh. Who would you rather have a drink? Who would I rather? So my option is Kermit or anyone else. I've told this before. My dream person to have had a drink with was Anthony Bourdain.
Well, that can't happen. So keep going.
I will dig him up and Weekend at Bernie's him and set him down at a little cafe in Napoli. You know, find the song.
I really want to find it. You don't have to listen. Let's keep talking.
Well, I was curious. I'm not like.
I know. Once I find it, I'll tell you. All right. If you're not gonna talk, I have to stop. I need to talk.
Okay, so many punk bands. Let me ask the struggle. Yeah, dude, I could talk pop punk all day. Number 6 with Cheese, Lost at Sea. Dude, Jesse, we might vlogging tomorrow's gonna be fun. Can I stop talking now?
If you want to listen to it, it's all we ever needed. It's so emo-ish.
Wow, that's so emo. Wow.
This is so high school.
Oh my god, it sure is. Ever been to a Fish show?
No, but I heard a really funny story from someone in Germany who said he went to a Fish show and they played the same song 11 times in a row, and it pissed the audience off really bad. Right?
The committing to that bit as them is so great. Nice, $50. Yeah, dude. Thomas, right? Christy's the freaking G of G's. That is the highest donation we've gotten today, which is incredible. Is it true people there, Corey? There carry stiletto knives.
Not that I've seen.
I haven't seen it, but yeah, maybe. I drink with Bourdain, R.I.P. Yeah, dude, he was like, I loved everything he did. Oh my God, don't Weekend at Bernie's Anthony Bourdain. He's a damn legend. Yeah, I'm not going to actually dig him up. But have you had any gelato yet? That's an Italian thing, right? Christy, we did. We our first live that we did, we went and got gelato in Rome, and it was so good. I got pistachio and then like a cafe con leche, like a coffee one, right? I believe. And then you got stracciatella and you got like a darker one. What'd you get?
Oh, fuck. Stracciatella and I wanted to say Nutella, but it wasn't.
It was like was it like that though, like a chocolate or a hazel or because yours are so different too.
So good.
Stracciatella and what? Maybe somebody will remember. Wasn't Bourdain an alcoholic? Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying having a drink with him in the sense that like it's before all of that really blew up.
Yeah.
It was more of a hypothetical answer. I just loved Bourdain so much. I used to dislike them, but I've been getting real into Muse lately. Uprising is a banger.
Dude, Muse is pretty fire.
Oh, yeah. Wow, dude. Armand remembered. You had Ferrero Rocher, right?
Yeah, that's what it was. I fucking
so cool. Ooh, $50 from Jessie.
No way.
Oh, and guess why she paid us? Just in case money for the boat ride.
Hey, bro.
Jesse. Dude, that's so kind of you. Yeah, it'll be fun to kind of take some footage, and then by the time we're talking to you guys tomorrow, you'll know what happened with the boat situation. If we actually got on this goddamn boat, we'll see. I think it's going to be crazy. Also, it had like military. There's so much military presence over there. People just like standing by jeeps that are like in camouflage.
So I found.
How are you guys not out? Well, it's 9:30 and the bars are open till 2. So if we left in 20 minutes, we have 4 hours. So And if we need to be up by, probably need to be up at like, we need to get a car at like 8:40. Then I need to be up at 7:30. So yeah, so we're gonna Uber to the docks and then see what happens. We'll get there around 9. So, oh yeah, we have plenty of hours to hang out. Papa Roach is good music.
I haven't thought about them in a minute.
Is it cut my life into pieces? This is my last resort. Suffocation ain't no breathing. Don't give up. I don't know what that word is, like what it says. So you can just kind of blur it. There was this dude. We were sitting in the like outside of this like little piazza yesterday, like having a drink. I had a Negroni and he had a Aperol Spritz. And this guy comes walking up and he's like got a gigantic Bluetooth speaker, like a backpack around him, and he's just listening to Big Willie Style by Will Smith, blasting it in downtown Naples. And it was just like walking, and it was just like slowly just like listen to it. It just made me think of that for some reason. I mean, because I think Papa Roach was out when that Big Willie Style came out. Or he was Miami, the song Miami. The beat is gone all night on the beach till the break of dawn.
That was so funny.
This guy was just like fucking in it. Papa Roach, perfect for Italy. Cut my life into pizza.
There it is.
They don't cut their pizzas in Naples. Like it's served as a whole thing, and you actually eat it with a fork and a knife. But when we got Pizzeria Brandy, which is the restaurant that invented margarita pizza, I tried to go back in and ask for a fork and a knife because we were going to do it outside the restaurant to shoot the food review. And the guy thought that I was saying, "Can you cut the pizza?" So they brought it back into the kitchen and actually used a pizza cutter, and that's like super not normal. They've got to deal with Americans.
This is actually.
Oh my god, I haven't heard this in so long.
So I googled Drive-Thru Records mixtape that came with Hello Goodbye album, and it actually came up.
That's incredible. Good Google.
Yeah, right. And it has some fucking banger, dude. That fucking shit was sick. I'm gonna tell you these bands. You tell me which ones of them you recognize.
Okay.
Early November.
Yeah.
Dave Malilo.
No.
Knights of the Island Counter. Actually, that song was sick. Houston Calls. Bobby and Bonnie. That song was sick.
Okay.
Self Against City. Ready and Willing. House of Fools. Better Part of Me. Socratic. Lunch for the Sky. Halifax. Hey Italy. And Alistair. A Lot of Nerve.
Yeah, I don't recognize most of them.
They were bangers.
But
it came with this album. This album sucked.
I will say that I'm definitely somebody who, like, when I hear songs, I'm not good at remembering, like, unless it's like stuff I was religious about. I'm bad at remembering like names of songs or bands that like. But if you put it on, I'll know every word kind of thing.
Oh, hey, let's play.
See, this is why Jesse also understands us so well. I think the late afternoon, evening break you guys are taking is the best way to do it when you travel abroad. Go hard all day, take a break, ready to go for more.
Yeah,
she summarized it perfectly.
Yeah,
we're taking a little
break.
Remember that song? So good. Yeah, we're like taking a little siesta, but we're drinking during it. Oh, yeah, I'm excited for the Riot Fest lineup announcement later this summer or spring or whatever. It's always so exciting.
You're gonna skip again.
I made sure that this year I have nothing going on September 17th weekend or whatever it is.
Nice.
It's always the same weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my favorite festival. It's like if I could only go to one, I would go to that.
It's fucking unbeatable.
So it's going to be September 15th, 16th, and 17th. Beer. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, not a siesta, a beeresta.
Beeresta.
Jesse gets it.
I respect
a beeresta. Yeah, I mean, so after having this Beck's and this Peroni next to each other, doesn't matter what I'm saying because we got a donation. $10 once again from Neophyter. It's slapping. Pure siesta. The power of the cheese. I love that. Neophyter. Peppering them in, dude. Quail gun, like I always talk about. Just splatter. Anyways, I was saying, I really think I like Peroni better than Beck's. Like it felt cleaner. Like the first beer I drank compared to the second one. But I bet if you put them in a glass, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So we figure that out. Yes, Neo. Nice, $10.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
they're just like celebrating the fact that happened. Do you guys? What's everybody's like favorite guilty pleasure band from when they were in 8th grade or 9th grade or 10th grade that you like was very important to you, and like whether it was the lyrics or somebody you listened to when you like first started like dating or like liking people or whatever it was, like kind of how emo is like for me, it was so that with like girls, like what for you guys was like that band that was kind of your like formative kind of transition in all that world? Because mine was definitely like Newfound Glory, Yellow Card, Blink, like all of that world I was obsessed with. I'd love to know everybody's band because it's not going to be pop up for everybody.
Yeah.
Here we go, Corey. Dave Malillo, Knights of the Island Counter, perfectly encapsulated high school house parties.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's the song that I'm literally, bro. Look at my Google.
Yeah, it's his first one on
Because
there.
that's the second. That's the second song on that album.
He later joined Cute Is What We Aim
Oh
For.
no shit.
Armand said Hanson. Thomas said Backstreet Boys. Gary said ABBA. ABBA? Is it ABBA or ABBA?
ABBA.
ABBA. Oh, okay. I've seen Fish, but I've also seen Lady Gaga, and I like a lot of vapid pop music. I loved Fall Out Boy around Grand Theft Auto. Oh my God, dude. Tex, you're so right. Grand Theft Autumn album for Fall Out Boy was, I think, also in that thing for me. I saw them perform at a place called Reliant Church in front of like 30 people right before or right after that album came out, and they did an acoustic set, and it was the coolest thing ever. I was 16, I want to say. Oh my God. Steven said he has the same answer as me. Damn, dude, we really are the same person. Love that Dave Malillo song too. Tex said that. Pearl Jam, Nirvana, STP. What's STP?
Stone Temple Pilots.
Stone Temple Pilots and Alice in Chains. Rage Against the Machine, Keith Sweat, Culture Club, Beastie Boys. Oh, I loved the Beastie Boys. I had the Intergalactic Hello Nasty album, and I was so into it. I need to watch that. I think you actually might have sold me on that.
I just watched it.
Somebody told me about it that I would love it.
I watched it right before. I don't even know if I finished it.
Oh my God, Jack's Mannequin. I was obsessed with Jack's Mannequin. Yeah, okay, so cool story about that. So he went from something corporate, and then he kind of did Jack's Mannequin, and then he got diagnosed with, well, he was diagnosed with cancer early, but then not too long ago, you guys probably, some of you already know this, he started another band called Andrew in the Wilderness or Into the Wilderness, and he performed at Lollapalooza like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I went and saw him perform, and he played Dark Blue, and he did some of the Jack's Mannequin songs, and it was like at 3:00 on like Saturday, and it was like so cool. It was like not a lot of production or anything. It was just up to him with his piano, and dude, I loved him. What's his name? Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness. That's what it was. Obsessed with him. Christy, Weird Al was my first concert. When I was like in 6th and 7th grade, Weird Al was like my favorite because I loved the parody of like comedy, but also like his music was good. Like it was very well done, and the accordion, all of that. So I'm right there with you. Saves the Day. Love it. New Kids on the Block. LOL so bad. Dude, I get it. I totally get it. I liked O-Town when I was a kid because it was like, I loved the show, making the band, and then when they actually put out music, I would go to my 6th and 7th grade dances, and I was like, oh, I like O-Town. Saluti from Cerro Rico.
Oh, hold on, go to Declan.
Ooh. Saw you guys on Via Garibaldi in Rome.
No way. Did you come say hi? Did we talk?
Hold on. Oh, never mind. Wait, saw you guys over on Via Garibaldi in Rome. Declan Kavanaugh. Wait, did we already talk? Did we run into you and I'm forgetting that we talked to somebody?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because I was thinking about Via Garibaldi today because that's the train station in Naples.
But Declan looks like a name that I've seen before.
Declan Kavanaugh. We've met a few people on the trip that ended up like, oh no shit. Oh my God, Declan, that's okay. Thank you. Okay, so the story, we were walking, that was in Trastevere. Trastevere. That was in Trastevere, and we were walking down the street right after we filmed our Mr. Dick episode.
Everyone say hi to Declan. Declan, this is our crew. This is our friends. We've been going live every day. We have a bunch of videos we're making. So this isn't what we
normally
like our general thing. Like
Yeah.
usually it's food reviews, but we're filming now. We'll edit later, and that'll come out soon. Yeah, I was doing a vlog thing, and he's like, "Hey, what's your YouTube channel?" He's up in his balcony, like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
He's from LA. They're
right.
visiting, and I think he was saying they left. He's probably already back. Because I think did you say you were leaving? I think you were leaving pretty quick. Are you back in California?
Yeah, we're in Naples right now.
That's so cool. Dude, how cool is that you popped on and said hi, dude?
I was so bummed when I didn't. I was like, I should have kept the camera rolling. And been
yeah,
like,
we wanted to get you on camera, like saying what up. Like
then we could have sent you the video and been like, "This is our dude we just met."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that's so great.
That's really, really cool. That's so neat. Also, Declan Kavanaugh, great name.
Yeah, what a freaking top-notch name.
Look at that memory. Got back yesterday.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
dude.
Yeah, look at Jesse saying hi to you. Welcome to the crew. This is the core group of people that watch these lives. I didn't want to skip anybody's comment. Beastie Boys have an instrumental album called The In Sound from Way Out, and it is sick. Dude, I need to check that out because I don't think I've ever actually listened to anything acoustic from them. In Sync was my first concert. Like a lot of us, a lot of the boy band stuff, the Decemberists are my favorite to see live. All those instruments.
Right there, you just passed over it. I think you passed over it again.
This?
Yeah.
I read that.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
OAR, dude. They're from Columbus, right?
Mm-hmm. They're a band.
Yes, dude. My friends were I liked OAR. They were like obsessed with OAR. It's like all they listened to.
Yeah, I've seen them probably like 3 or 4 times. When my buddy got cancer, they came and visited him a bunch of times. Now I wouldn't call them like friends and boys, but like sometimes Nick Wass will be in town and or sometimes they'll be in the area. Nick Wass will like come. He last time he came to Chicago, he came for an OAR show and then like went and saw him and like got to hang out with him backstage. Even though he's like wasn't part of their like Make-A-Wish shit because he's like cured and stuff.
Right.
But they're like know him enough that he's like, hey, I'm gonna come to the show. And they're like, oh yeah, come back and say hi.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Type of thing.
That's
yeah,
very
they're
cool.
all supposedly really like from what Wass says, they're pretty cool dudes.
I mean, that's great. Modest Mouse, seen them a few times. MC Hammer was my first concert. Oh my god. That's so cool. What a wild first one. Ozfest 2001 was my first concert. Wow. I went to it with 3 cousins. Main stage had Lincoln
on the charge of the last 10 minutes.
Lincoln Park, Black Label Society, Disturbed, Papa Roach, Crazy Town. Crazy Town had the You're My Butterfly, Sugar Baby, Come My Lady, You're My Crazy, right? Is that them? Crazy Town. Slipknot, Manson, and Black Sabbath. Armand, wow. What an absolute banger of a card there. Wow. Cordy said, welcome to the Sixer fam, Declan. Part of it now. Ozfest 2007 was my first concert. These people going to Ozfest, that's so cool. I went to festivals and stuff when I was younger too. Like they would do 89X Slow Christmas. 89X was the like kind of alternative radio station Corey went to. And then they would do work tours. I would go to those. Those are kind of my first like experience of like festivals, I guess, or stuff like that. But then I also just went to I went to a John Mayer Maroon 5 concert on a double date when I was like 15 or 16. And sat like 3rd row for that because the girls' like parents were loaded and I did not understand what that was like. And so that was hilarious. That was one of my first concerts when I was like old enough to like go out with friends. Weird Al was my first one though. And then I also saw Bare Naked Ladies at the Palace of Auburn Hills where the Pistons used to play, Detroit Pistons. It's not there anymore, or it's not where the Pistons play anymore. And I saw Bare Naked Ladies and it was right after like Stunt came out. Remember the album Stunt in like 1 week and If I Had $1 Million and all that stuff. I think my brother told me, he might have gone. I think Bare Naked Ladies is also doing a residency or whatever they call it in Vegas where you can go see them play like any night of the week. But I loved Bare Naked Ladies. They were so popular when I was like in 6th through 9th grade. Like everybody was obsessed with them in my school. My parents dragged me to a Jimmy Buffett concert. I've been to a Jimmy Buffett concert. Those people are fucking into it. Parrot heads is what they call them. The one and only band that really changed how I listen to music and marketed the beginning of a much better part of my life is Circa Waves, my favorite band.
Ooh.
Damn, okay. I love the way you said that too, Trending Tech. Damn. My first real concert was Manchester Orchestra, My Chemical Romance, and then for the headliner, Blink-182. It was freaking, dude, that's a great, what a 1, 2, 3 punch right there.
Wait. I think was that recently? Because I saw the My Chemical Romance Blink-182 co-head. Was that the co-headlining like maybe 10 years ago?
Yeah, Steven, what year was that roughly? Do you know?
Matt and Kim opened at mine.
Oh, wow.
I think something like that.
DMX was great in concert.
Travis had a levitating drum set. I remember that.
Sean, did you ever go to Common Grounds in Lansing when you went to MSU? I sure did. Saw shows there probably a few times, kind of thing. And I would go to Lansing for like pop punk shows, and it was like I felt so crazy going to Lansing because it was like everybody just stayed in East Lansing. So I was like, oh, we're going to like the actual city. But yeah, we go to like, it felt so adult at the time. It was like, I don't know, you're just so like in a bubble in East Lansing. So it was like fun to kind of leaving that. Post Malone is fantastic live. I've seen him twice with my daughter. Yeah, Courtney, I remember when you went to that.
I bet he's so good live.
I want to see him so badly. I love Post Malone.
I'd love to see him.
My first was GNR at Allstate Arena. I think it was 06.
1906.
1906. Oh, I beat Courtney. Oh, I bet Courtney he's a good dude. Oh, I beat Courtney. Oh, he's saying that he would love to see him live, I'm assuming. Linkin Park with Snoop Dogg was right. Oh, I bet he's a cool dude. Linkin Park with Snoop Dogg was a banger. Oh yeah, that would be. I loved Linkin Park when also I was like 7th or 8th grade. Christy said that Post Malone's on her bucket list. Stones, George Thorogood, Heart and Boulder in the 1980s in college was awesome. Mick Ranholstad. Wow. 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson was my first concert. It was Manson's first tour.
9 Inch Nails puts on a fucking crazy show.
They just played, was it Riot or? Have seen Bare Naked Ladies twice, U2 twice, Train, Van Halen. Good list, Jackie. Kelly, gotta go. I'll catch up later. Enjoy your last night. Hope good travel day tomorrow for you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. Would love to see Our Lady Peace live.
I saw them. I wear an Our Lady Peace shirt sometimes because I saw them in Detroit for 89's birthday bash or the night 89 Soul Christmas. One of those.
Yeah.
They headlined.
Oh, wow.
They were the final show. Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, you do have that Our Lady Peace shirt. My first concert was also Weird Al in grade school. I was obsessed with Amish Paradise. Yeah, man, that whole Coolio like parody. That was a big thing for him. That was huge. I think he might have ended up making it on like TRL for a lot of those songs too. Like he was really the only one doing parodies at that level at the time. And continues. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not like that. No, that's true.
Like, are people even doing it at all?
Like pretty much only like SNL like shorts, like people doing like when they do a lot of music stuff on there. But other than that, you're right. Not really. Yeah. Not that I know. Not big enough. My first concert was DMX at a local club. Wow, you guys with the DMX, man. Weezer. I've seen them a couple times in Chicago at like festivals. Hello from Chicago. What's up, the Greek? Where in Chicago are you?
What's up, the Greek?
Welcome, Declan. Yeah, everybody give him Declan love, man. Hello, guys. My first was Ozzy. The amount of people seeing Ozzy at Cobo Hall in Detroit. Cobo Hall was a cool place to see shows. If you've been to the Jimmy Buffett restaurant in West Key West, that's a troll thing, right? Like, I have not. He talks like he sounds in all his albums. DMX? Oh, yeah, DMX. That's funny. Fleetwood Mac was phenomenal.
Yeah, I bet.
It was like, man, when we asked people like their first concerts, they really like went.
Okay.
We drove to St. Louis for the concert. It was in the amphitheater. Oh, cool. I
can't
remember. I wish I was old enough to see a Nirvana though. Yeah, right. Say it ain't so.
Centennial Terrace, Toledo. Yes.
Weezer. My first was Alice Cooper. Centennial Terrace, Toledo. We got through them. Yeah, I like how much they love music.
We should cruise out. 10 o'clock's kind of
Yeah, there's people in the room, so we don't want to be too loud. But no, guys, thank you so much for being here again. It's crazy. We've done this every night since we've been here, and we'll keep doing it until we're back in Chicago. So cheers to everybody here. And we appreciate y'all being here. Cheers. All right, guys, we're going to go to the bar and get into some mischief. See you soon. Peace. Go talk on Discord and keep the music talk going.